if it wasn't for Black Zetsu to kill Madara, it was gonna be 10-10.
Yeah.
It's an interesting argument. Why do you say that?
Well, she got the fucking legendary weapons, you know.
She had them for a lot longer than that. You know what she did with them? Nothing.
I don't know. I feel like she was just biding her time, ready to take down the guy.
Biding her time. She couldn't use them to defeat Kinkaku and Kinkaku, man.
I think she was just like, nah, it's like, the RPG symptom of like, oh man, I'm gonna need this later for the big boss.
I mean, unless you're arguing that Madara was weaker than Ginkaku and Kinkaku.
I mean,
You...
there were two of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there are two of them. No.
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 But hear me out, Cole, okay?
Okay.
Two
I'm fortunately.
is bigger than one.
Is it? But in this
Yes.
case, Madara
It
defeated
is.
an entire army.
Hold on,
really
Cole. Two bigger than one, or is it?
Look, you gotta look at it from an enlightened perspective.
An enlightened perspective.
Yeah, it's we can't. It's not everything is black and white.
No, that's Pokemon. We're talking about Naruto, Cole.
Okay. Okay, now we really gotta buy time. Um.
What do you mean we gotta bide time? That's Pokemon still. Naruto.
Bide time?
Yeah, bide.
Oh. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
2 is greater than 1. I mean, not necessarily 2 is greater than 1. The 1 could be greater than the 2.
Okay, now you're
this
just
context.
trying to sound smart by saying things in just rearranging words.
That is literally how you sound smart. That is literally. It's
Well,
just the word.
Have you considered just having an actual
Actually-
argument?
Have you considered like? So. It's okay. Let's backpedal a second here. Let's back up. So you're telling me Ginkaku and Kinkaku are stronger because it's two people instead of one, the one
Yes.
being Madara.
Yes.
Why do you say that? Because more people is generally better.
Yeah, and I mean, Black Zetsu was able to kill Madara, so he obviously couldn't be that strong compared to those two. I can feel the frustration.
I don't have an argument against that because Black Zetsu killing Madara made no fucking sense. And it never will make
Checkmate.
sense.
Checkmate, atheist. And with that, welcome. It's time, after 10,000 years, for us to get back into the tabletop. And you know what that means? It's me, your boy, doing the DMing for Dungeon Dice Monsters RP. That is correct. Dungeon Dice Monsters RP. Yeah! That is the hype we deserve. And so we have Saji here playing
Long ago.
as Hartwig. He is the beef. Just the beef.
You're probably wondering what's his workout regimen. Throwing dice.
Yep. Every time he throws the dice, he does one push-up.
Jesus Christ.
And next, we have Cole, who is playing Lloyd Ayers.
Yes. If
With
you're wondering what
his
his workout regimen is, Every time.
Every
he does a
time.
push-up.
Every time.
Every time he does a push-up.
Every time
Every
he
time.
thinks he does
No,
half a push-up.
No. Every time
Oh, every time.
he
Just
does a push-up.
And then we have
That's working.
Flannery as Lysindra Lissy Amadon.
Hi. So all my friends just call me Lissy. But the really nice part about being me is the fact that I don't need to be the smartest girl around. I just need to end up knowing how to look good while I'm doing shit. And look good, I'm a master of.
Yeah, and you could also punch
Okay.
things decently, not bad.
Look, when you're in modeling, especially modeling for Dungeon Dice products, you kind of need to be capable of doing that because there's some real creeps in the fandom. It will get a little too close if you don't have the muscle arms to punch them away.
Yeah, no, that's completely understandable, especially if you're being a model in Montana, which is
Yeah,
But what's the workout regimen?
usually it's a matter of every time a person gets a little too close and a little too creepy, one punch followed by dancing over their knocked out body.
I see. So
I believe this is also called the style on them haters method.
yes. You
Why, hello there.
Lloyd,
Oh,
get out of
sorry.
here. That is not your card. And now, whilst I'm looking at your stats, I'm gonna give you some shit that, you're gonna need for surviving in the harsh, unforgiving Montanan, landscape. That's the word I was looking for. First, your health.
You mean hellscape?
You got 3 as a base. And then, based off your stats, your con
What?
increases your HP by 1.
Why are these just jelly-filled senzu beans?
Sansuban!
I feel like the answer is pretty obvious. And then next, we have your
do we have?
resources. Your water and food.
Wow, I can't believe Montana's so advanced. We have food pills and water pills.
Well, no,
mean-
the food pills are actually just corn kernels. The water pills
Just
are
a
just
corn
water
kernel.
kernels.
Fuck. Water kernels.
And then, the leader of the army is just the colonel.
Oh, the lore.
The deep lore of Montana.
Can grow the finest water with this.
This baby can hold so many kernels.
Pioneers used to ride these bad boys for miles.
Alright, and now with that, I'm going to literally just do a quick pop through of everyone's dice pool. These... Oh. Did not
That
mean
was
to do
kind
that.
of cool.
It
That
was.
was kinda cool.
I definitely meant to do that instead of hit search. So this is what Flannery has. The Cocoon of Evolution. Battle Ox. Blast Lizard. Mystic Horseman. Mammoth Graveyard. Killer Needle. Giant Flea. Jellyfish. Jirai Gumo. Great Moth. Harpy Lady Sisters. Rabid Horseman. Crocosaurus. Perfectly ultimate and Suijin.
That is the weakest Smash Bros. Lineup of all time.
Well, this is the initial roster. You gotta unlock the others by, going through adventure mode.
Oh,
Everyone's here. Could they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, those are what my agent decided would probably end up causing the best appeal to the fans. I don't know
Look,
what they were fucking thinking, but they thought the gap would be cute.
look, beggars and choosers. Next, let's look at Saji. Or Hartwig, I'm sorry. We have Sangun, Time Wizard, Witch's Apprentice, Metal Guardian, Left Arm of Forbidden, D Magician Girl, Ryu Kishin Powered, Giant Rock Soldier, R Leg of Forbidden, R Arm of Forbidden, Gemini Elf, Mighty Mage, Dark Magician, Exod of Forbidden, Dark Eyes Illusionist. Unfortunately, you are missing the leg!
Must find leg.
And now let's look at Lloyd's deck. He has Exploding Disc, Exploding Disc, Exploding Disc, Exploding Disc, Exploding Disc, Exploding Disc, Crater Creator, Crater Creator, Crater Creator, The Snake Hair, Clown Zombie, Three-Legged Zombies, Zombie Warrior, Twin-Headed Dragon, and Shadow Spectre. Lloyd be all
Go
about
on.
those explosions.
gonna
I
blow
need
you
you
up.
to. I need you to be like, how's it like searching my neck?
I was searching my dick.
All right.
Get a good look. Searching my dick.
And with that, I think that is pretty much everything that I needed to set up. Got introduced the characters, check. Gave you your stuff, check. Inspected your decks, check. And once we get into Dungeon Dice Monsters, I'll explain the rules as we go along, just because, front-loading all that information is not always the best, gradual introduction to, anyone who
Yeah,
wants
because
to.
I sure won't remember the rules.
No, don't worry. That's why, I'm. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to. I'll get there. Might be one or two matches that will just be, like basically tutorial matches for you guys. But after that, I'll get you the rule books just so you can skim through that real quick. It's honestly fairly simple once you get down to it.
Look, it's fine, Jake. You know the rules, and so do I.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get them from any other guy.
Anyway, let me first just. No, I'll save that for now. Alright, so let's get down to introducing the world of Dungeon Dice Monster RP. It is the year 1990X. What year exactly is more or less irrelevant, other than that this takes place, in the distant past. Now, you are in the Forbidden Land of Montana, its own independent nation, surrounded by the United States and Canada.
Also known as the United States of America's hat.
Yes, Flannery, thank you. I'm glad you could elaborate on Canada. Not many people understand the concept of Canada.
Oh, that's Canada.
Yes, like coal. So.
Well, there's also the foreign nation Florida, which is just the United States of America's neck.
Look, taking Florida from Spain was a mistake, and we all can agree on that. Anyways. So, Montana, as you're all aware, just this absolute desolate hellscape. Like, the only thing there that is corn, wheat, and Dungeon Dice Monsters. And even then, the corn and the wheat are often being harvested isn't quite the exact word. Reappropriated. Reappropriated from those who are growing it to the upper class nobility. Basically feudalism, but or eviler. Stealing. Yeah, corn and wheat are yes, Dungeon Dice is forever, But look, you have your corn, you have your wheat, which is most of what your food is. Water is a very scarce resource. In a lot of places, you're not going to find water. They're using basically water substitutes.
Like Gatorade?
Exactly like Gatorade.
No, worse. High fructose corn syrup.
Oh,
Yeah.
not my children's water supply.
And so, with the, living in this hellscape for however long you have, just based off the fact that you all appear to be disparagingly aged. However, you could all tell me that you're 18, and I believe you
I'm
because this is anime.
35.
My name is Lloyd Ayers. I'm 10 years old.
I'm
ready to go on Pokemon's journey.
Look, I'm 20. I just look a little younger because corn and wheat and water and high fructose corn syrup, those aren't exactly good building blocks to be able to grow a healthy body.
Well, I mean, you're also growing up in Montana. That's also not conducive to, having a healthy body.
Look,
Unless you're
you get
Hartwig.
used to the
Hartwig
radiation.
is the exception to the rule. He's managed to extract protein from corn.
I'm just saying.
And I could
you get
only
used
count
the
to 4.
radiation.
Hey,
And we love him for it.
you're fine because that's the highest number you can roll on a die.
Aha.
Oh shit, did I forget to give you a d20? I
He
did.
can't count that high, it's fine. He can't count that
No,
high.
not this.
What?
What?
Dice.
How much is that in force?
Here, have some metal
That's
dice.
That's 5 4s.
1,
Oh, what?
2, 3.
It's fine.
That's 4 4s plus 1 4.
There you go. You have some dice. Color them as you wish.
And I make the argument that obviously Hartwig and I are Montana natives. A -2 is the best we could get due to the education system. Clearly, Lloyd, at the very least, traveled outside of Montana.
No,
for
Lloyd
some
just is
period of
old enough
time.
that he remembers the before times.
Yeah, before
He's
the
older
before
than
times.
we
Yeah.
are.
It's before the fall of Montana.
He's
It's like
not...
the USSR.
Anyways,
Back when
I've
we were
gotten
under
distracted.
communism.
I've gotten distracted, as is, typical of me. I'm gonna be honest. So, like I said, you are in the land of Montana, the despotic kingdom of Montana, where food and water resources are ranging from extremely scarce to non-existent, depending on where you are. And as it is being taken by the despotic nobility, you have basically formed a resistance group that are planning an undertaking to essentially overthrow the monarchy and end their reign of terror. To do so, you've been traveling across the country, looking for a map as a way to get to their, main residence. You have heard tales of where to get such a map, but so far it's just been a lot of travel. You haven't really been able to do much in terms of actually getting anywhere. Oh, hey, Al.
Hey, y'all.
So, with that out of the way, you are wandering through the Montanan desert. Just sand, sand, more sand. Until you come across what appears to be the remains of a city from before the, transition to despotic monarchy. Inside
Can I
this,
roll to see what city it is? See
you
if I
can roll to
remember?
see what city it is.
There you go.
7.
7? Well, you can tell by the dilapidated buildings and the street signs that this is the city of. Based off the street sign you're walking up, you see the city of. What is it? Yeah, no exit.
Ah, yes. No exit.
So, this city, you end up walking probably a good 20 minutes before you're actually in the interior of the city. And throughout that time, it's just nothing. It's literally just tumbleweeds. You see maybe some like couple wheat fields growing, some corn, and a couple like what would it be? Yeah, it'd be. I've been in Japan too long. You see some bison moving by, and eventually you come across what appears to be, the actual civilization part of this town, and not just the abandoned part. And inside, you are looking for someone who may or may not know about the location of the map. No, not them. These guys. You see a group of
Oh,
townsfolk. Some of them are, peddling their wares. Some of them are trying to work on their motorcycles. Others are literally just, throwing, throwing their dice around, not really playing, but just, some of them are just tossing them up in the air and catching them. Others are just, practicing their throws. And like I said, you're trying to find a map to get to the castle of the nobility, and I'll let you go from there. So, what would you like to do?
I want to go to the biggest man there.
Okay. He is the biggest man there.
Alright. So, do you know where map is?
Map? What's a map?
Looks down. What is map?
let me handle this.
Oh, hello, bald one.
Hello. Bald!
Yes.
Anyways.
Maybe half
A
bald.
map.
Upside down
A
bald.
We'll take it. A map is a direction, is a drawing of directions to a place. We are looking for the map to the nobility's throne.
Nobility's throne.
Walks over. I thought a map was the thing you used to clean floors with.
Oh, yes, then we have map. And he hands you a mop.
No! No, that's not a map! Put that down, Hartwig!
I'll break it off at the tip and put it on his head. There you go.
Don't you patronize me, snapper.
Oh, bald one has hair now.
I can't be bothered. Is there anyone with half a brain around here?
Now, but whilst you're going off, I'm just going to check. Are you guys going to still try and get something out of these people, or these people that, the biggest person here?
I mean, look, I'm here to make sure that he doesn't get himself hurt. Someone has to protect him.
I gotta protect this man.
You know what, Hartwig? Are you keeping the shaft of the mop?
Oh yeah, we can have that be like in the picture there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just you have fuck it. I'll give you you have a beaten stick.
30 seconds in,
Yeah.
we have a canonical reason for why he has something. For why he... All right.
You have a beaten stick. If you use it in a fight, you get +1 to damage.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. The origins of the beaten stick.
It's also flimsy, so depending on how hard you hit a guy, I might have you roll see if it snaps.
Look.
First try.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, what? It's like a fucking like Breath of the Wild weapon.
Yeah. You got your Bokoblin club. Alright, so I guess Lloyd, you're looking to see someone who might actually know things. Right now you're seeing
Yes.
just a lot of you assume they're young, but in Montana everyone looks like they're 20 years older than they are just because low resources kind of does that to people.
Yeah, I'm only in my late 30s.
Mm-hmm. So, if you're looking, just give me a brains roll.
Right.
Oh, you moved it. Nat 20!
That's a nat 20.
Well, you don't find anyone. No.
That'd be shitty.
They never existed.
You find the map next to the mop.
You find this man here.
An esteemed gentleman.
Yes, hello. And, what may I call you there, traveler?
Name's Lloyd.
Lloyd? Ah,
Lloyd.
I knew a man
Ayers.
named Lloyd once. My name's
Yeah?
Eustace.
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 Pleasure meeting you, Eustace.
Eh,
See, me and my compadres over there are looking for a map.
a map? Map to what?
Map to the nobility's throne.
Nobility's throne? That's
Yes.
something that... Why would we need that? There may be... We don't have any maps like that. But we do have a map that leads somewhere else, but... We're having a
would
bit
it
of a
be?
problem, you see. If you could give us a hand, might be
What's the
amenable
problem?
to... Well, you see, we have... Over there, points to these guys over here.
Mm-hmm.
Then these are the guys that we're focusing on, like doing mechanic work for bikes. You see, we're trying to figure out what's wrong with all these bikes. They just kind of went kaput one day. And, without them, we're pretty boned. I'm gonna be completely honest with you here. Without these, we can't get food. We can't get anything. This place, there's nothing grows here. Nothing lives here.
It's true. Saw a herd of buffalo earlier.
No.
Nothing lives here.
Yeah. Buffalo? Those things went extinct years ago.
I'm just messing with you, Eustace. We all know it's only corn and wheat.
Yeah, none of that around here. Anyway, if you can help them with the bikes, that'd be really great. I could share you what maps we do have, and maybe we could even loan you a bike or two.
Oh. What seems to be the problem with the bikes? Any idea?
That's what the young ones are. They're more adept at this stuff. I remember driving cars. You remember cars?
Ah, I remember back in the glory days.
4 wheels, my God.
Back when
You
we
just-
could
you
afford
just-
that.
Those things could hold so much corn.
Oh, the corn for miles.
Well, yep, if you go and investigate, I'll get into looking for where we put those parchments.
All right, well, suppose a deal's a deal. I'll go see what we can help with them box.
Appreciate.
Of course. He'll go over. Now listen here, youngins. I figured out a way how we can get a map here.
I'll stop my bro handshake with the biggest man.
And
You know what?
I'm just currently styling on someone who's currently knocked the fuck out.
All right,
You've been shaking his hand this entire time, Hartwig.
Hartwig, give me a strength roll. I want to see how strong your grip is.
How firm of a handshake.
Yes.
Alright, let's roll the mighty D times 4 plus 4. I can only count to 4.
Oh shit, that's one too many for you.
Oh god, what is that? What the fuck is that?
4 plus 1, 4 plus 1.
No, it's 4 plus. It's not 4 plus 1. It's 4 plus. It's 4 plus 4. That's 2 4s.
Oh god.
And let's see, how does this guy roll? You crush his hand.
Not even that. Not 50% power.
Not even.
He pulls it back, like, I don't think that's supposed to bend that way.
Hold on, let me try. I'll try to fix it.
You're trying to fix his broken hand?
Yes.
Brains roll,
so it's been
please.
that way?
Brains roll.
Then let's put strength roll again.
Brains. Smarts.
Oh, brains.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
I got you. Good.
Oh, no.
Big brain. Big brain.
Despite everything that's working against you for this, you
no!
somehow are able to literally just look at your hand, look at his hand, be like, oh, yeah, it's not supposed to do like that. And you literally just take his hand between your two hands, clap your hands together on his hand, pull them apart, and all his hand's bones have been reset.
And look good now.
How did you do that?
What do you mean? That's just how hands work.
I look at my hand. I look at his hand. I make his hand like my hand.
Later, y'all.
You know, like slap his face. Anyways, I've mapped out our next move to get the map.
Oh, the mop.
Yes, the mop. We gotta help them fix their bikes, and they'll give us a map and a bike.
As I take a look, are they motorcycles, dual runners, or bicycles? They're definitely bicycles, right?
From this distance, give me your brains.
One. In fact, can I roll this with disadvantage just because there's a crowd of people?
I don't think you can get much lower, so sure.
Hey, I said R, not E. Fuck.
Like I said, you couldn't get
Yeah.
much lower, so regardless,
I was hoping for a negative.
I know you were. You see what over there? I don't know. You think it might be a zeppelin?
Are they fucking stupid? Balloons aren't bicycles.
What are you talking about?
Those are clearly balloons.
I'm gonna
Like
roll
the-
my brains real
Like the
quick.
kind of balloons that you end up seeing at sports festivals.
Another day.
You know exactly what's going on.
The bad day
Those are
balloons.
motorcycles, you nitwit. That's a Honda XXX. Why are you talking about balloons for? I
That
can't.
is
That's a
I'm-
hamaya.
I'm not stupid, old man. I I know what a balloon looks like. That's not a. That's definitely like the bad day balloons.
Hartwig, give me that whooping stick.
As soon as he
He's
says
like, no,
that,
no.
I'm going to grab his arm and sweep his leg out from under him.
No, we need to carry reason for right. He has the stick.
Before, I'll be honest. You see this big man just walks up. He's like, "Oh, you need map?
Yes, Matt.
Okay." He hands you another mop.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think I know a good way to figure this out. Okay, I go up to one of the motorcycles, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take my whooping stick, start poking at it.
At the motorcycles?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna motorcycles.
I wasn't
Does it
told to
pop?
roll for it, so I'm just going to assume that it went through, and I'm just styling on your fallen down body at this point.
Low
That-
blow.
Goddamn.
God damn.
Yeah, you got
I'm very
distracted by the guy giving you a mop. You're like, "What the fuck?" And then you just got, swept.
Cheap shot. Respect your elders. I'm 38.
So,
And you don't look a day over 19. What's your point?
I know.
you, so Hartwig, you're poking at the bikes with your stick.
Do they pop?
The bikes, no, they are not balloons.
Balloon no go pop.
It's not a balloon. It's a motorcycle.
That is clearly a balloon, like the bad day balloon.
Everyone, just give me a flat D20.
That's a
I
what?
can count that.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
I can count that.
Oh no, Flannery's is over here. Oh god, it's even worse.
I crit. Just the wrong side of a crit.
You know what,
Okay.
Hartwig?
We got a
I'm just
3,
gonna-
a 2, a 1, and then a 15.
You're still, with all this, and Ulysses egging you on. You're just like, maybe it still is a balloon, and you poke at it harder, and you pop a tire.
Oh, balloon pop.
What?
See, I told you that it was a balloon.
That's a tie.
But luckily,
Bikes don't pop.
I'm giving you this because you got a 15 goal. The townies were not paying attention to it. They didn't see that you popped one of their tires.
Don't go poking things now.
Okay, so meanwhile they see you actually looking at their bikes like, hey, you know anything about bikes?
I remember back in the day with four-wheelers. Of course I'm familiar with bikes.
Well, that's good because we have no idea what the hell is going on. They just
Oh.
they're not working.
Okay, what's not working about them?
They don't go vroom, you see.
Take a
Vroom.
deep breath. So they won't start.
Correct.
Thank you. Well, let me take a look. That old Lord, take a look.
He's looking at one of the bikes. The one I'm looking at, I'm just playing like a Hot Wheel.
Okay. Ah, fuck. There's
And
goddamn boss.
I'm just, practicing my poses for on balloons. After all, my agent might end up having me end up doing a balloon shoot at some point.
The
Hmm.
next
I need
Montana
to be
Vogue.
prepared. Exactly.
Montana, no. The monthly Montanan.
Yes.
Vogue Tannen.
So, you understand that they don't understand what's going on. They don't know how these things work. They just know they work.
Yes.
It's
And they're
witchcraft.
asking you to basically diagnose what the problem is.
Yes.
So,
Lack of witchcraft.
in that case, give me brains with advantage.
Brains with advantage.
Good thing you had advantage.
Not really.
That is
Woo!
a
Hey!
33%
Hey, that's a big
increase.
number, Cole. What do you mean?
That was a 33% increase on your roll. So that
I
it
guess.
well, you're looking at it, and you see one has a flat tire. Maybe
This
that's
one has
it.
A flat. This one has a flat. Do they all check the tires? Do they have flat tires? This one has a flat tire.
They start poking them. No, 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 no. Oh, hey, this one has a flat tire. Maybe that's it. Like, what do we do to fix this?
You gotta put a new tire on.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They'll just change the tire, and then they'll, try starting the bike, and you just hear, click, 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 click. It's not working.
Damn. Thought that would work.
Hold on. I have an idea.
Mm.
All right.
Oh
Maybe
no! Don't
maybe
you
it's like one
don't
of
you
those.
poke it.
No poke. Better. All right. I heard of this ancient technology known as a vending machine, right? That used to hold food.
Hmm.
Okay. And sometimes things would get stuck, and you would need to rattle it out of there. So I'm gonna give one back a good old smack.
I'd like to think you don't say any of this. This is just all in your head, and we see you smack one.
Yeah. That's all in my head. Just
Yeah,
the
in
thought
his-
process, like,
In Hartwig's head, he is incredibly articulate and verbose. However, when he speaks, it's entirely different. So, in that case,
smack.
yes, strength.
Check
Are
this shit
are
out.
you punching? Are you punching it, shaking it, or hitting it with your stick?
I will shake it.
Okay, so that is a 16.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's a good shake.
you just pick up the bike and shake it, and shake it,
What are you shaking it for?
and you see some stuff fall out of it.
No.
But you're not quite sure what they are because you see your brains. Your brains ain't that high.
Yeah.
I'll give you another
Well
shot.
done.
If anyone wants to roll intelligence other than Hartwig, you can see what this may be.
I
Roll
want
to
to
your
see
brains.
what it may be.
Lissy, you want to figure this mystery out?
Better. That's 2 4s. Plus a 3.
Flannery, you there?
I am. I'm
Okay.
trying to. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that I had the right button.
Yep, just wanted to make sure.
Fucking pushing the wrong fucking thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Lissy,
Just that
despite
easy.
everything, you still think these are balloons. However, balloons don't usually have like metal and stuff inside of them, and there's this big it almost looks like a square type of deal, and it has a little like hole at the top, and it looks like it holds something in it, like something liquid.
Have you
And
tried pouring
Oh, no,
some corn
what?
syrup in here?
Hmm?
Have you tried? Sorry, not corn syrup. Have you tried pouring some corn oil in here?
yeah, and
Corn
having that being pointed out to you, Lloyd, you notice on the emblazoned on the side of this tank of sorts, it says GAS.
Oh, they're out of gas. Oh, we just
I
need to
mean-
get gas for them.
Oh, no wonder your balloons wouldn't float. All this metal was in it. Too heavy.
Exactly. But here's the thing. Did you know that if you use corn oil, you can make things lighter?
Mmm.
Corn oil.
It's
the
it's why
stuff
you
we
get so gassy after you end up after you have some foods.
corn oil, like we cook food with.
Yeah.
Do not put that in the tank.
I mean, what else would you put in it?
Yeah.
Gas. Gasoline.
Yes, and yes,
It's
gas.
made from
It's saying that you
dinosaurs.
need.
Gas.
Why are you
Oh.
bringing up a type of
Oh.
dungeon dice monster?
Oh, that's what Oh, okay. You mean the thing that we had, like in the big, like red barrels that say, like, do not.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh.
No, I blow those up all the time.
You what? That's a sacred resource, Hotwig. No wonder we had to walk
like-
85 fucking kilometers here.
Using kilometers in Montana. Montana is even more cursed.
I like the boom.
I mean,
I was wondering what happened to our supply. Oh, no.
look, we've only had to walk 85,000 Matarakas. We'll be fine.
That's easy for you to say. You're still young and in your prime.
You
How
know,
much is that in force?
you're
younger
34.
than I
I'm
am?
35.
Shut up, Hotwig.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than you.
How old are you?
20.
I'm 38.
Yeah, so I'm like twice your age.
I can't with these people. We are so fucked when we get to the monarchy.
Meanwhile,
Just the fucking equations through Harvard's head. I don't know how much that is in
How
force.
many fours is that?
One?
More four than four.
38.
Four.
wait, that's five. Wait, it's 5 fours. What's a 5?
Exactly.
As
Three.
you know,
three,
I see him trying to
eight,
figure as I
two,
as I
four.
see him trying to figure this out, I just look at him. So instead of it being 4444, it's just 44.
Mmm.
Oh my goodness.
And during all that, the townsfolk went off into a shed, came back with a bunch of like metal pails full of something, and started just sloshing it in to the fuel tanks.
Good, good. Put it in there. This will make the bikes work in no time.
So question, do I smell corn oil or do I smell gasoline?
Well, you know what? Fuck it, because this has been enough of a thing. You see them pouring in, except for one. One of them, they try pouring it in, but the thing just won't open. They're grabbing at the tank's cap. That's the word I'm looking for. Jesus. The cap of the fuel tank, and it's not going. They twist it, they twist, they start pulling. Eventually, they just kind of grab it, and they end up one-handed lifting it above their head with no effort whatsoever. And this is one of those scrawny townsfolk. I think it's stuck!
As, you
Allow
know,
me.
No. Let him go ahead and do it. We don't keep him around for his brains after all.
All right, Hartwig. He puts down the motorcycle, and you go over to it. You try to open it.
Yep.
All right, give me strength.
Piece of cake.
Lord, give me strength.
Check this shit out. It's just that easy.
I'm sorry.
These weighted die are these weighted die? That's 3 net 20s tonight.
Hartwig,
Between us.
you walk over,
Mhm.
and you try to twist off the cap. It's not twisting. You just put a little bit of force in. You're like, you lift the whole bike above your head. This is extraordinarily light. You think this bike has got like nothing in it. You give it a real good twist, and you pull, and you hear a tearing sound, but it's not like a metal tearing sound. It's kind of like, not quite cloth, but it's more rubbery. And then you just feel a bunch of like wind blowing against your hand, and the bike shrinks and gets floppy.
Oh. Balloon.
Yes, balloon.
Oh, hot wig. What did? Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh, that was the decoy. Oh, I'm stupid.
You had a decoy.
Yeah, back from the war. My bad. Well, we got the other ones working. Let's try them. And you see them go over. Get ready. You hear a vroom as they rev to life. You have solved
Well,
the bike
looks like
problem.
it's solved. We solved the bike problem. I can go talk to the only gentleman around here who has a brain, Eustace.
I can now return this fetch quest.
I can finish my fetch quest. Stay here. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, Eustace is just, sitting in a rocking chair, sipping on some lemonade. Oh,
Eustace,
yes.
we seem to have fixed your bike problem.
So it seems. So, I take it that you want to see the maps that we do have. In that case, follow me inside.
Pleasure.
You follow inside, it's a dilapidated building, the door's off its hinges, but, it's a little bit cooler because you're in the shade and not in the, beating Montanan sun. And inside, on a table, you see a bunch of maps just laid out. And some of them are just like, who fucking needs them? Like, one is literally it just says Montana. Another one looks to be just like a child scribbles. But then there's one that seems to pique your interest, as he points it out. Well, this is the only one that has us on the map, and he points to a city called it's you saw it as like no exit, but it's weird. He's not pointing to no exit. He's pointing to some place called Jackson. It's like, what? Yeah.
That's not.
It's probably just an old map,
Yeah, pre-war.
Yeah. So he's pointing there, and so we're here. And if he's pointing north again, you're seeing on the map the topographical map. Well, not exactly topographical, but it shows the general type of terrain. It's flat plains, like probably. You reckon if you're going by foot, it would take maybe a week? If you end up getting the bike like he said you might, it would take you maybe 2 days travel to the north. Yes, to the north. There is this place that's listed as, it's smudged off a bit, but it says Academy.
The Academy.
If there were any maps that would be able to help you get to your, goal of the monarchy's abode, this would be where you would find it, at least from what we have available to you. If not there, I could point you in the right direction, maybe.
Interesting. Thank you, Eustace. You've been a great help to the resistance. We must make ways to the Academy.
Yes. By the way, just as a bonus thank you, I know I said I was going to lend you a bike or two, and we can definitely do that, but Here. He finishes off his drink of cola, and then he rummages through a bag and hands you what is literally just a bunch of just corn. A little bit of
Many
food to go.
thanks.
We got
Many
plenty to
thanks, this
spare.
will be- Hartwig eats a lot, if you couldn't tell.
Yes, he's a big boy.
Yes. He somehow gets protein from this stuff.
Well, you know, corn is high in protein.
Just takes the sack anyways. I appreciate the hospitality, Eustace.
Of
Me
cour-
and my team will be heading off shortly.
Yes, do be careful going to the north. There's nothing for miles to drink, so if you
Good
must,
to know.
traveling at night may be better if you can find some shade.
Thank you.
I don't need to warn you about the dangers of the sun, heat, dehydration.
Oh, of course not. I remember when it wasn't so harsh. We used to welcome these sunny days.
Mm.
Look at me rambling.
Anyways,
We should get out. We should head on out of here. Once we overthrow the monarchy, we'll be sure to repay you tenfold.
that would be very kind of you.
Oh,
Oh yes, by the way,
oh yeah.
you probably need the keys for some of
Oh
the bikes.
yes.
He just hands you a couple of keys.
Appreciate you, Eustace.
Mm.
Best of luck.
Yeah, you too. As he spits out some tobacco.
All right. Who here knows how to drive a motorcycle?
I'm gonna raise my hand. I know how to drive a balloon.
Drive.
They're really easy to control. You just hold them by the string.
Well, I suppose we'll just find out. Here you go. Just hand the keys. Fuck it. We'll figure it out.
What are you gonna do? Crash into a
What
car?
are you gonna do? Die?
And
All right, now where's the string? Bucket. I reach into my handbag, pull out a piece of fabric, wrap it around one of the handlebars, put the keys in, and turn it on.
well, it revs to life. What about you
As-
two, Floyd and Hartwig?
Gonna start the engine.
All right, revs to life. Hartwig, what are you going to do?
Fantastic question. I don't know, man. My legs have been carrying me pretty far.
You're just gonna Flintstones the bike.
Just like I don't bother turning it on. I just sit on it and I just begin like running.
You're like those little like toddler bikes. They don't have the pedals. It's literally just you sit down, but you run at it like you're squatting.
And I'm keeping up anyways.
All right, I just wanted to check how you were doing this because we're not full of the sharpest apples in the shed.
And then I'm going to actually also do one more thing.
Hmm.
While the engine's going, I'm going
Yes.
to end up snapping for, obviously, look at me. I'm gorgeous. I'm going to have fanboys in this audience.
Mm-hmm.
My balloon's not going to move me in the direction that I wanted to on its own. Do I just end up basically getting carried like a fuck? What are they called? You know what I'm referring to? The things where sits on the on basically the seat and gets carried around.
Helen Keen.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you to do me two things. One, roll me just a flat d20, and then two, roll me charm. Or whatever charm. Charisma, that's what I called it.
That's
All
a
right.
3 on the D20. I mean,
That's
it's
9.
a 9.
Okay. So, none of these
You know,
people
I
here.
get advantage.
No, you don't. None of these people
I
here
know.
have heard of you. They have no idea who the fuck you are. And when they hear you saying, it's not going to get me anywhere you go, you just see this one woman walk up and was like, oh, yeah, no, you know how to drive this thing, right? You just press the thing and it moves on its own.
Oh my god, a self-moving balloon? This is revolutionary. Somebody should really patent this and get it sold.
What's a patent?
Well, you see, it's where you end up telling people that it's yours and they're not allowed to make more of it without your permission.
Oh, we didn't make these. They just kind of were here when we got here, so, you know.
And that's even better. You get to take credit for somebody else's work. And what are they going to do? Prove you wrong?
We'll keep that under consideration. I'll bring that up at the next town hall meeting. Alright. Well, if there's anything else we can do for you, that'd be nice to let us know before anything happens. But if we don't, just, bring our bikes back in one piece, please. You know, you've already popped one of ours.
That's a balloon, not a bike.
It was both.
Can't ride that.
I mean, you could. It just won't get anywhere fast.
Well,
We're
yeah.
leaving.
As I will steer using the improvised string.
We are leaving. No exit.
But there's
My
no
legs
exit.
looking like it's Roadrunner.
Wait a Hotwig. Your engine isn't on. How are you? Just looks down, see his legs. Oh, good Christ! Looks at his speedometer, 65 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we're trying to see if I can control this thing using the makeshift string instead of actually holding on to the handlebars like a normal person. I think it sounds pretty fucking decent.
I mean, we need
You're
some, like,
lucky
travel
that you
music
just
as we
need to go basically in a straight line.
Exactly.
So, it sounds like you're leaving this place of no exit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just move you off here.
I'll give us our travel music. Going fast makes me feel alive.
He has such a beautiful voice.
Take it
That's why we
away,
keep you
Penny.
around, Hotwig.
So,
You didn't tell me you had such a beautiful second voice.
oh wait.
Take it away,
yeah, whatever. I can
Hotwig.
always.
Have you ever considered getting into modeling, but for your voice?
Voice modeling.
Perhaps acting for your voice.
All right.
My only quest is the leg.
That you see.
My missing leg.
Why do you lust for the leg?
Why don't you? Have you seen those legs?
There's a golden rule of my people. Never skip leg day.
Truly admirable of you.
Unfortunately, they didn't say don't skip legs day, so I only have one big leg and one small leg.
Look, he has 4 legs. All 4 of them are buff as fuck. I mean, what are arms if not legs on your upper body?
All right, so you guys are riding through the desert. Now, I'm assuming that Lloyd here is leading the pack.
Yes, he knows where we're going. 'Cause
I'm
he
just
looked
going
at
to
the
ask
map.
because you have looked at the map and not the mob, just give me a brains.
Okay.
Just to see how well you're following it.
Okay.
12?
That's a
Okay.
12.
You're following it a bit, you know. There's all these like desert hills, you know, that you're having to go around. Some of them you're like, we could probably go up that, but maybe not. Playing a bit safer, it's probably going to take you an extra like half day to get there. Dodging these cacti. Okay.
Okay.
And
Animal cacti are some of the most dangerous predators of Montana. Be
Mhm.
careful.
yes.
It's true.
And I'm just going to roll this real quick, see if anything comes up. Okay. I was going on a 1 to 10, it'd be X, otherwise Y. So, you're going through the desert. You're just, you're stopping, you're having, a bit of a break. Because it's getting really too hot, and you're like, okay, we can't be doing this in the dead heat. So you stop by a rather large cactus and kind of rest in the shade. And as you do, from behind a cactus walks this man.
Hello, weary traveler.
Hello, stranger.
You see him, he's just eating a bowl of cereal, right?
What is that? I kind of want to roll to see if I know what cereal. If I can tell that's cereal.
The ancient times. Hey,
What
you
is
got the
that
highest number.
food? It's a nat 20.
that's the max. That's the best roll you can get.
Wait, that's food from the other times. How do you have that?
From
Give it to me! He's just gonna run at him.
he just he's literally by the cactus. Give me con.
Okay. 17.
17. Well, I'm just gonna check this real quick, see how well this goes. Well, you see him. You charge at him. You get really close. He walks slightly away. You smash into the cactus, but luckily for you, your skin is surprisingly hardened at this time, almost like, this cactus wasn't a sharp cactus, it was like one of those soft, fuzzy ones, but you thought it was a sharp one. You did, however, make him spill the bowl.
Food from the olden days.
What the
How do
hell?
you have this?
Papa cornflakes. God. Now I have to go back
Papa-
and get more.
Papa cornflakes.
Just
I haven't had
walks.
no. Where are you going? He's gonna scrounge in the desert floor like must gather sweet cornflakes. It's been years.
He walks
I take
behind.
it-
Lloyd, you killed an innocent cactus.
I take it he just walks behind a cactus and then,
He
doesn't
walks
come out
behind
the
a
other side.
cactus. You don't see him come from the other side, but off in the distance you hear a distinctive, slightly soggy crunch.
Hartwig, you must
Get
taste these. These are before your time.
Why are
I've
you trying
never
to
seen
What
skip up?
Papa
is
cornflakes.
Why are you trying to
Papa
skip up wet corn?
cornflakes.
What is cornflake and who's his dad?
The Papa is the brand, it's the type of cornflake. And these are,
type
it's
of
a
dad?
cereal made of corn. Into flakes.
Oh, protein.
Yes, protein. Now
Take a
eat
bite.
this stuff.
Part of balanced breakfast.
I take a bite, it's just like... If I wasn't already shirtless already, it would be like full food wars.
You take a bite, you gain a shirt, only for it to rip off.
Yeah.
No, I reach into my bag, pull out a shirt, hand it to him. He puts it on, only for it to rip.
Delicious!
It's delicious and gritty.
Yep. Mmm. It has texture.
I love that Cajun spice.
Hartwig, if we make it to the monarchy's throne, it will be nothing but cornflakes till the end of time for us to eat.
My goodness.
So that's why we must
hurry.
overthrow. Yes,
Quickly, we need to
Hartwig.
sit on that chair.
Yes, Hartwig, we must sit on the throne.
All right.
You found determination unlocked.
You feel like you've developed a closer bond with Hartwig. You've understood him better.
Socially up.
Lissy, you'll be the face of the new empire. People will listen to you. They won't listen to a grizzled old man like me, and Hartwig doesn't have a way with words.
Hartwig
Go
internally.
on.
How dare he say I don't have a way with words? I'm very, very articulate and able to explain myself in a very precise manner. Hartwig
Hey, I
externally.
know.
Me talk good.
I know way with words. I know left.
Melissa
Yeah.
just ends up looking to Hartwig.
One way.
You know, you are very good with words. I don't know what he's talking about, but go on more about being the face of the new empire. I'd like to hear
you
more
will be
about
the
that.
figurehead. I'll be the brains behind the operation. And Hartwig, the muscle. Together, we will take over Montana, and we will lead the people back to the promised lands.
Just blinks. How can you be the brains of the operation when you don't know what a balloon is?
I will end you. I've had enough. I've had it up to my tits and morons today.
Oh my god.
Okay. Just poured myself some more water. All right. Well, yep. I guess if you want, there's also just a bowl laying on the ground.
I'm taking the
Oh.
bowl.
You taking the bowl?
Yeah.
Or Hardwick can. Or Hardwick
you
can
have
have it.
a-
I don't care.
No. I'll take the bowl. Now you have a hat for your hair.
I suppose it'll help stop from burning. Thank you, Hartwig.
And you put it on your head. Now your head is sticky and smells like milk.
Damn it. He wasn't using almond milk.
What's an almond?
Ah, yes. Listen to this old man's tale of the.
Let me tell you
glories.
about a nut.
Let me tell you about nut.
All right.
What's nut?
It was a good nut.
Day one travel
Stop.
complete.
I'm gonna stop.
Day one travel complete. I'm just gonna ask. As night falls, you get some travel done before it gets, sun up. You're about to do some resting. Is there like anyone watching anything? Like keeping watch?
Okay, I'm gonna be constantly keeping watch to make sure that no crazed fans attack.
Okay.
Lloyd is dead asleep.
Oh,
I
7:30.
I gotta get my workouts in.
I see. So, you're on watch, you're asleep, you're doing push-ups. Okay. Well, luckily, you don't have anything happen to you during the night. No, Montanan raiders, giant worms, traveling Mormons offering you their
Not the
security.
Mormons. I genuinely have no clue what happened there with me, but like when I was like falling half asleep and just randomly Mormon security.
I forgot all about Mormon security.
So did I until Jake said it, and then I remembered everything.
Core memory unlocked.
Say that was a core memory unlocked right there.
Anyways, you wake up, it's get ready, keep going on your travels. You get on your bikes. You go vroom vroom, except for Hartwig, who, basically just
Who goes
did-
yabba dabba doo.
He was yabba dabba doo, stuck a baseball card in the spokes.
Despite not sleeping, I look fucking amazing right now.
Yeah, it's probably all the coffee you drank.
What's coffee?
No, you drank coffee. Like, that's how you keep up. You're a model. Models live off coffee, right?
Oh, do you mean the tea made from ground up corn?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I remember when we used to have beans.
Yeah, sure, Grandpa. Now let's get you back to the home.
I
Get you
remember when
back
I was
to-
meeting the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans.
I remember watching Cars too, eating beans.
Why is this youngster talking like he's an old man?
You weren't there. You were just a sprout, if anything, when this all happened. 5 years ago.
She was not a bean.
I'm older than you are.
How are you older than me? You're only 20.
Yeah, it's like twice as old as 38.
Wait a minute. Do you have that Benjamin? No. I don't know what you are other than stupid. That's alright. You don't need to do the thinking. That's what I'm here for.
I don't trust the thinking of someone who doesn't know what a balloon is.
Your mascara's running.
Bitch, I don't have mascara. You think I'm some bougie ass noble yet? Granted, I certainly
Exactly.
love the
I'm
part.
assuming this is going on as you're traveling.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Well, as you're
I'm still
traveling,
singing.
you come across this.
Still thinking.
Oh no, there's a bunch of raiders around a corpse. A moving corpse.
You want to see a dead body?
Well, you
Why
see.
is that corpse moving?
You done?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize you were starting.
Yes. You see, as you're riding, you come across a small, just a little shack. It's literally just it's basically the tool shed, but it's not the tool shed. The tool shed was, better quality.
Ah, this is made from that low-grade cardboard.
Yes. And you see these three people. It's 3 tokens. It's groups of like 2 each. Like, all right, we know you're in there. Come out with the water up, and I don't know. We'll let you keep your roof. And you
Somebody should
don't hear a
definitely do
response.
something about this.
Yeah.
GTA motherfucker.
Alright, Hardwig, fuck it, we ball!
So, you're going straight into combat?
Straight
Hardwig,
into it.
roll me
Hardwig's in, I'm in.
strength with advantage because you're literally trying to fucking run these people over with your bike. And I do mean to literally run them over.
Yeah. Let's go. Whoa!
That's
Oh.
that's 50% as good as you could do.
Okay, I rolled.
Pretty good, it's pretty good.
Rolled a 19.
So 19. Oh yeah, you had a 17 the first
Advantage,
time.
you said.
Yeah. And then you got a 13, 17. All right. These guys are not expecting they're not expecting you, Hartwig, because just compared to the other two, your bike is silent.
It's true.
It's just a very steady.
Yeah.
It is loud.
If I had a drum, I would do
Hell?
the Scooby Doo running sound.
Oh yeah.
But yes. So, yo, thanks for the follow. So you are just running at these guys, and I forgot to bring in die. So Fucking. Y'all got a D4. Roll me a D4 for damage.
Oh shit.
2 plus, and I'm just going to say, including bike. You fucking waylay these guys. Oh,
Yeah,
these guys,
Four.
they're blasting off again into space.
Good for y'all.
And this one's like, hey, this is our score. What are you
You
people
leave the
doing?
cardboard alone.
I'm just gonna walk over
He's
to them.
confused, but he's got the right spirit.
I walk over to them.
Get
Grab them by
bent
the
ass
wrists and
clowns.
take both.
You hear that? She's telling you to get lost. I mean you. Yeah,
grabbing them by-
you.
I'm grabbing these people by the wrists and then sweeping their legs out
Give me a strength.
simultaneously. Come on, dice, don't fuck me.
Oh,
I mean, that's
You-
pretty good.
You grab their wrist, and
you're committing to this bit way too hard.
I'm trying to. I shouldn't have tried it with 2 people. I say I just fall to the ground.
well, that is. They just lift their arm up. You can't sweep their legs. You are grabbing onto their wrist, and now you are off the ground.
What do you mean? I totally rolled an 18.
You are off the ground. All right, all right. Look, I'll trade you. Look, you can have the roof. We'll take the water. That sound fair?
How about this? We'll take your ass, and
No,
We'll take your
we're
name.
not into that. That's gay.
no, I didn't mean like that. I meant I'm going
Like,
to
haven't
take
you
your
heard the
ass.
monarch? That's
Wait.
gay.
Hartwig, while they're distracted,
As I get distracted.
Hardwick. Oh, hello.
Yes?
beat them.
Oh, okay. I hurl my whooping stick at him. Like a javelin.
Javelin whooping stick. All right. I'm going to ask for a brains first.
Of course, of course. Of course.
It makes sense, trust me.
No,
Yeah. I understand.
I don't mean I'm going to take your ass in that way. I mean like I'm going to kick your ass.
Look, old man. Look, old man, maybe things are different from Idaho or wherever you're from.
No, actually, I'm from Vancouver, but
The deep lore.
I didn't know you were a cougar.
no, I'm not. What?
Good for you. I support your life choices.
No, I'm not.
So roll me just strength. I just want to see how bad this is for them.
Hotwig, get rid of them to end the situation.
Gotcha, Chip. I'll be 14.
All right,
That's 4 in there.
roll me d4.
Coolio.
Okay, so that is 4 damage, and you take out one of them. If you rolled higher on the strength, I would have said it might have cracked and hit 2, but no, you only hit the 1, and he is just down out for the count. And I'm just gonna roll evens or odds, Flannery.
Odds, because I can't even. Also, by the way,
Nope,
Since
you're still being grabbed.
Well, here's the thing. Since I was holding on to both of them and one went down, doesn't that, wouldn't, I get pulled down, therefore meaning the other one gets pulled down also?
Flannery, the one that got hit and went down was the one that was not holding you. That's why I said evens or odds.
Ah, damn.
Meanwhile, Lloyd's still trying to explain. Look, I don't swing that way, and I just want to kick your
Look,
ass.
personally, we don't have a problem with that. However, the monarchy's a really
I
big.
don't
No.
support the monarchy. This doesn't make it any better. This doesn't.
The monarchy doesn't like it. I don't support them. We get it because he likes that stuff. Like, we don't have a problem with it, but we just don't want to get, thrown into the dungeon.
I don't mean it like that. I just want to kick your ass.
Again, you and asses, man.
Ah,
I mean, if it makes you feel better, you're looking at the soon-to-be empress.
You got a figurative beard for your little one there, old man?
I'll give my
I'm
stick
taking
back.
my whooping stick. I'm taking my whooping stick.
Okay, yeah,
I'm whooping this man.
Go, give me strength.
yeah,
Lord.
good assist.
Oh, that's a 7. He's flustered.
You go, here, hey, bada bada, so wing and a miss. You just whiff right over his head.
I think this is just a misunderstanding.
I'm not quite sure, you're swinging that way, like that.
Oh my god damn it, why do I try?
No. This is how you do it, okay? I'll take my whooping stick back, and then I'll swing.
Okay.
Like this.
Like this?
No, like this.
Alright, so it's a strength, I assume?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And
God
roll
damn.
damage.
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm swinging for the fences.
God damn. Like, holy shit.
So, you blast this man into next week. Lissy, are you still holding on to his wrist?
I mean, the moment that I end up seeing the swing going for them, yeah, no, I'm letting go.
Okay. Pew!
Like that. Now you try.
Hartwig, there's no one left to do that to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can do it to this knocked out person.
Now, let's see what that's happened. Are you alright in there?
I said I don't want any.
Oh, the
Want
box
any
speaks.
what?
Oh, wait, you're not them. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Who were
Yeah.
they anyways? We just kind of just kicked their ass.
They're basically just like door-to-door racketeers.
God, they're
Oh,
worse. They're
Yeah.
as bad as the monarchy.
was it the
It was a
Was it the,
shakedown. If I don't buy their, protection, they'll just, break my knees and take my water and my roof, apparently.
I see. The
Oh,
Church of
the
Latter-day
roof.
Security.
Yeah, never trust Mormon security.
I remember Mormons. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah, I got plenty of water, so if you want some, here.
Oh,
Had you a bunch of water.
Oh.
Thank you.
Specifically, my angles are off. I am looking at things from the wrong angle, and it's getting caught on... So I'm gonna reorient myself. She just gives you like 3 gallons of water each.
I don't know where you got all this water, but
Oh,
I
it's everywhere.
appreciate you. What? We're in a desert.
Yeah. What?
What do you mean it's everywhere?
You just need to know where to look.
He's gonna look behind him.
I'm going to give a big smile. This is cactus water.
You see a bunch of cactuses.
Oh, cactus water. Smart, clever girl.
Oh, cactus tears.
No, it's cactus blood.
Mmm.
Drink the blood of your enemies.
Yeah, you
Wasn't
can
that
only
what
get...
you were trying to do earlier, old man?
Yeah, you can only get it like once a year, but you just It's like, just gotta have enough bottles.
Well, we appreciate you. Stay safe now. Be
Mhm.
wary of traveling salesmen.
Yeah. I probably should have grabbed my gun, but you know.
You have a gun?
Oh shit,
You
she's
didn't
back.
use it.
Anyway, yeah, I gotta go tend to my crops.
What crops? Nothing grows. It's the
Shuts,
desert.
shuts the door.
What?
Obviously,
Inside?
obviously, your cactus crops, old man. Jeez, do you have the amnesia or something?
Ah, those are the pills.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's.
Well, I suppose we should start continuing on towards the academy.
Yep. That's probably what you should do. Probably.
We'll do that.
Probably.
So, as we're making our way to Dungeon Dice Academy, what do we see?
Well, that was your day 2 of, you know, everything going on. So, with that in mind, I'm going to keep that aside just so I don't have to remake that later. Clear the dice. Clear.
Alright, new song this time. Okay. This time it'll be my rendition of Gerudo Valley.
The floor is yours.
Mm.
He has such a beautiful voice.
Go on, darling.
And eventually, riding, still, you know, vast desert, riding through, you come across this place.
Ah, yes. Dungeon Dice Academy. This
Well,
was...
yeah, as you can tell in the very faded and dilapidated sign outside the door, it says Dungeon Dice Academy.
Ah, yes. Entrance.
Yes. You see, it's literally just a, you know, massive walled area surrounded by literally nothing but sand and desert. No cacti, nothing. Just sand.
Reminds me of home.
Ah, yes, it reminds me of the rest of Montana.
I can't
I remember when I used to go to school here as a wee lad.
Whoa!
Fuck!
Rewind time. There we go.
I also remember the void.
I remember when I fell through the ground here. It went like that.
Yeah, I accidentally unlocked the makeshift table that I made for
Yeah.
this area. Anyway, grab your dice, bring them back. There we go. So, you arrive here just as your bikes seem to run out of gas.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Except for yours, Hardwig.
Your balloon is really, really consistent.
Mm-hmm.
What's the mileage on yours? Good grief!
The mileage is as long as he can move his legs.
He
Well,
really
it's a strength
didn't
of
skip
3.
like me.
Mm-hmm. So, you arrive. You see the gate is... It's there, but I mean, like, the metal gate for the, you know, to open and close is basically just, you know, rusted open. There's massive gaping holes that you could easily walk through to get in. But otherwise, it's very quiet. Almost eerily so. As you just see these dilapidated school buildings. Empty
Careful.
dorms. That sort of thing.
Careful. I'm sure that there's somebody living around here.
Potentially, potentially not.
But we must look. I
Right.
don't know what the hell. Honestly, I don't know what we're looking for. Maybe this place should have a map somewhere. Maybe the principal's office.
Potentially.
Oh, another mop.
So,
Yes. Another map.
considering you don't have a map of this place, you're literally just going based off, what you think you could find. What are you doing? There's no signage anywhere. This place was intended to be, a school where the students would have their own maps until they just remember locations and how to get there. It's like, think of it like when you were all in high school. You got a map of the school, but you didn't. There's no signs anywhere that says, "Oh, here's where Science 1 is. Here's where biology is." It's all on the map.
Yeah.
Well, we should. I don't like the idea of splitting up in a place like this. Leave us easy pickings.
That's how it's already leaving.
No.
And
Just-
he's
I don't
gone.
like.
As I'm also just making my way. My new room.
All right.
Here I come, bitch.
So
I
I'm
don't
Alright,
like the
fuck
idea of
off my
splitting.
shell,
so I am just asking here. Where are you headed? Like I said, there's some small buildings that look like dorms or otherwise could just be like storage sheds. There's the main large building, which you could assume has a lot of the more school and faculty orientated rooms. And then there's, the exterior walls and what appear to be like school ground shops.
In that case, I'm gonna go for the biggest, fanciest looking building
Okay. Going into the big building.
because obviously that's where my throne is.
And where are you going, Hartwig?
I guess I go to like the dorm areas.
Dorm areas, okay. And Lloyd, what are you doing, seeing as everyone just fucking ignored you?
I'm gonna go fuck myself first.
Careful not to do that on
Told
the screen.
I want to. So he's paranoid that people are here.
Yeah.
Can I roll for I don't know,
You can
like
roll
sensing if
you
someone's
can roll
around?
brains, your perception, your ability to intuit things.
14.
Now, it's not entirely out of the possibility that this place is abandoned. It big places like this usually, especially in the middle of a desert where resources would be very scarce, it's not unlikely that, this place was built before everything went to shit, and once they couldn't get anything, people just left for greener pastures, as it were. But it's also entirely possible that people have set up shop in here because of those exact reasons. There's no reason for people to be here, which means no one would look. So, whilst you're keeping that in the back of your mind, there's also just the overwhelming sense of this place is literally days from civilization. There's no easy way to get here. They'd have to be very determined if they wanted to actually, survive in this area.
Okay. I'll check out the main building.
All right, so you're going with her. So we'll go individually. We'll start with Hartwig since he's going alone. Hartwig, you enter into what appears to be a dorm room. You think the door may have been locked, but I mean, you just turned the handle, pulled the door, and it came off its hinges. Like doors usually do for you.
Yeah.
So you just set the door down and you walk inside, and you see what appears to be a bunch of bunk beds in one room. It's more like a communal dorm, like you'd see in almost military style installations, where All the beds are neatly made, but covered in a thick film of dust. Like, these beds were made and then never used.
Okay. All right. So I would just ransack the place. I would just. I know. Excuse me. I knew what our map looked like, so I'm just gonna look for something similar. I'm like, okay, just like rip the shades off. I was going crazy in these doors, just looking for some shit.
You open the shades. I'm just gonna say the shades just crumble the dust for comedic purpose.
But
But
I will make sure to check underneath the bunk beds. All right, just
All
in
right.
case someone might be sleeping underneath.
First, roll me a d20.
Okay, where is it? Oh, the Almighty. There you are.
I have no idea why it's not listing you as a viewer. That's weird.
Hey, okay, that's an 18.
18. Well, I'll say, first, you check under the bunk bed. Underneath the top bunk bed, there's another bed.
How'd I get there?
Now, you could check what's underneath the bottom bunk bed. With another nat 20, or not nat 20, d20. Yes, I just give you an auto nat 20 because
What if it's
Yeah, I'll
another
take this
bed?
I'm quirky.
I mean, if you're off.
What if it's another bed?
It's beds all the way down.
Oh my god, this shit got layers.
Yeah. Well, underneath the bed, it's just like there's not that much. You kind of figure, even with your, relatively low intelligence, and I'm saying relatively even though it is the lowest, that there was never anyone here. So the only things you can really find under the bed are, the stuff that ended up being thrown under the beds by you and your ransacking. So like pillows, sheets, crumpled up mattresses, that sort of thing.
Mm. And is it like consistent throughout like the other ones? Like no one's just ever been in here?
Uh, the first two are like that. I'm just gonna give you that because I'm gonna reward that 18 because that was part of the joke. But then the other one you go to, and it definitely looks like it's been used, but it's also not been recently used. So if you give me just one more roll on your 20, I'll see exactly what you may or may not find.
Okay. Check this shit out.
Ooh.
Another bed.
I'm actually going to need to...
He found the map.
You look inside, and you don't... Can Hartley read?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I was gonna make that joke earlier. It's like, it's a different types of academy. Wow. Wish I could read.
Well, you're in the right place to learn. No, you just see a bunch of scribbles on the walls above the door that you enter before you ripping the door off, and you just go inside. You don't pay much attention to it. It's just a bunch of scribbles. It's someone trying to draw a picture that, to explain an idea like a civilized person would.
Oh, cave drawings.
Exactly. But as only those unintelligent, such as Lloyd and Lissy, can figure out what they mean, you, true, like the marvelest of marvel brains here, you are just like, there is not a crease in that thing. That is like fresh off the iron press. You're like, I don't need to know that. You go inside, and you see just, same thing, beds. Some of them, they actually do look worn and stuff, but you find a box. It's covered in some grime. It's like maybe about chest high for you, and it's white. And you see it's got a door, and you rip it open. And inside, you find some mysterious cylindrical objects.
Long circles.
Cylinder? I'm probably spelling that wrong.
I believe in some circles they're called pencils.
You found 6 of these that seem to be handcuffed together at the top.
Mm.
And it has more of those, like, cave scribbles on it that you can't really make out, but, you know, it looks fancy.
Oh, real fast. Could I take one?
You could
And,
take
like-
1, 2, 3, you could take as much as you want.
I'll be a hoarder.
You're a hoarder. All right. You have your mystery cylinders.
Hmm.
Other than that,
Yeah.
the room's pretty empty.
Okay. Okay. Excellent find.
And with that, you've basically explored all the dorms in the immediate area. There's probably more around like the perimeter of this place, but you know, that's a long hike. That's like this place is it's big and incredibly empty.
Right. Okay. Guess that's my search.
Yep. In that case, let's cut back over to Lissy and Lloyd. Now, are you going to be... Lloyd, I feel like Lissy's just going to do her own thing. Lloyd, are you going to follow her, or are you just going to let her do her own thing?
Let her do her own thing. There's no point.
All right, let's start. Lissy, what are you doing?
Well, I am going to make I'm just going to make an A line straight to my throne.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know where it is, but follow the fanciest looking path. Clearly, that'll lead me there.
Roll me a d20.
All right. 18.
That's pretty good. Well, you assume that, you know, the throne, you've heard the phrase ruling from up high, so you assume you need to just go up the stairs a lot. So you just go upstairs and up and up and up and up and up, and my God, this is a lot of stairs. And once you get there, you see, like, there's just, not a big area, but there's a couple of doors, and there's one right in front of the stairs. And it's faded and chipped, but you can read it as Prince something.
I mean, can I read? I've got the same brain as,
No.
Yeah, remember, I'm a -2.
Yes, but you are 33% smarter than Hartwig. So.
Now, can you put 33% into 4s for me?
Yeah, that's about 3/4.
3/4 is really good.
A lot of forced.
So, well, are you saying you can't read?
I grew up in Montana. What
Oh.
do you think?
All right. Well, if you could read, you would see it says Prince something. If you can't, it's also the room that is smack dab in the middle.
Middle. Obviously, this is where the throne is. I'm going in.
You go in, and you come across a dusty room, cobwebs everywhere, but there is this very big desk, and behind it is this very tall, plush-looking chair.
Oh, this must be my throne. As I'm just going to go over and sit in it. Kick my feet up on the desk.
You sit. And, is that all you're doing? You found your throne.
I'll look around.
Okay. Give me a brains just to see how well you perceive things in your immediate vicinity.
I do not.
You're looking around, you're like, oh man, these windows are dirty. Oh, well, that's what the help's for.
Exactly.
And,
Besides, I'm just vibing in my throne.
yep.
I can worry about that later.
Alright. So, you doing anything else?
Well, what's on my desk?
On your desk is your feet.
What about
And
in my desk?
in your desk, you see what appears to be. I really should have made this more than on the fly. It's unlocked. It's some strange green looking thing. And you find 10 dice ducats.
All right, so this isn't just Lizzie being a dumb bitch. This is Flannery being a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a ducat?
Oh, it's basically it's a very old form of currency. Like gold
That.
coin basically.
Got it. So I've got. Hell yeah, I'm fucking rich. Makes sense. As you know, I'm gonna go ahead and put my money in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
As I'll just do I end up seeing you out there, Silver?
He was inside with you, so
Fair. In that case,
Probably.
in that case,
you
hey,
might
I'll give you a this green thing in exchange for I'll give you a ducat in exchange for you to clean my throne room.
Are you trying to pay me? We don't even use that currency anymore.
you've never
I mean, if you'll do it for
Lloyd,
free, then sure.
you remember the before time. You didn't use dice ducats at all.
Wait, you simpleton! That's a ducat! A dice ducat at that!
That
This is
wasn't
worthless!
it was never currency, at least not in, the greater kingdom of Montana.
Nobody uses this, you simpleton. What are you doing in that chair, anyways?
Is is this not my throne?
We're not at the monarchy's kingdom! This is a school! Wait a minute. Big chair? Big desk? This must be the principal's office. Quick, look for the map. He's gonna start looking for the map.
All right.
It's like,
I'll just
oh yeah, let's all come together.
Roll me brains.
Come on,
Also,
brain,
you
don't
should
let
know
me
that this
down.
is the principal's office. It said Prince something on the door when you
Oh.
entered.
Oh, well, he's so blinded by the
19.
genius.
Well, you
yes,
look.
but that was
All
also my
together.
dice. So clearly, I'm the one who rolled the 19 looking for the map.
Where did
Apparently,
my dice go? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Well, regardless, Lloyd, you're looking around. You're actually, getting up and moving when you look. You're not just,
Mm-hmm.
sitting your ass in a chair and just kind of scanning. You're like turning over stuff, opening like closet doors, and in the large cabinet to the side of the room that, Lissy somehow managed to overlook. She, she's just too busy, being queen of the castle, as it were. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
you are,
The
focused
dirty
to the
rascal.
cause. And inside the cabinet, you don't find a map or anything like that, but you do find a large assortment of keys.
Key.
Some of them are labeled, some of them are not, but the one that catches your eye the most is labeled resources.
Resources. What is that? Hmm. This could be useful.
And also, riding off that roll of yours, you don't find the map you're looking for, but you do find a very faded and yellowed map of the school. You can get a
Perfect.
general gist of where rooms are, but a lot of the names are lost to time.
Nothing on there that could maybe like resemble it where it said would be labeled like resource.
There's a couple of things that look like it could be an R or a P or a B, but it's very faded.
Okay. Well, maybe it'll be labeled on the outside doors. We should walk around. All right. You see? We must go. We must find the resource room.
Meanwhile, Hartwig, you just stand around outside, or you going after where everyone went?
Where is
I
Hartwig
need
anyways?
I need to find these people. I'm going to them.
All right, you just go inside and roll me a d4 to just kind of determine what direction you go, because you didn't see where they went. You just saw them go in the big building.
I was gonna yell.
Oh, you're just gonna yell? Okay, in that case, you yell.
Lloyd,
Do I hear
listen.
him? Do we
Wait,
hear
hold
him?
on.
Yes, you
Wait,
hear
hold
it.
on. I can add effect to
Oh,
this.
right.
Where is it? Lloyd, listen. Ow! Where are you?
Oh, there he is. Well, suppose ask and you shall find.
So, you heading back down?
Yes, we're on our way.
What?
We're on our way. Don't move.
Making
Move!
our way back out.
Don't move.
Is Lloyd,
I'm gonna
Lloyd just jumping downstairs trying to get there before Hartwig runs off?
Don't
I'm gonna end up
you move.
I'm gonna roll through on my throne.
Unfortunately, the wheels don't move.
No.
They
Wait,
are literally rusted shut.
I'm looking at this, thinking, calculating. If I throw no wheels, then the wheels should move. But since the wheels don't move, this isn't a throne, this is just a chair. As I say, getting up and just kicking it into the wall.
You kick it, it falls over.
Can't believe
Now
it
I'll
reminded
show
me
ya.
of that. As I'm just going to storm out. Next, you're going to tell me that that those dice nuggets aren't worth anything.
They're not. They never have been. Not even in the yesteryears. Things are worthless. Anyways, we must go to him before he runs off again.
Which direction are you in? You sound like
Don't-
you're from everywhere.
Don't move, Hartwig. That's an echo.
Oh. Who?
Echo! Echo! Echo!
All right.
I was wondering why there was so
Hey.
much of me.
Hey, Lloyd. You see Hartwig's
Yeah.
carrying something in his hand.
Hartwig, what is that?
Oh, so I was in this mysterious land, right? Where people...
Land, okay.
There's cave drawings on the wall, too. And I found this stuff here, too. You two are able to decipher the ancient text. What does it do?
What is it?
You see, in very it's not faded, but it's like just, very familiar, but so distant, like you had forgotten this exists. You see strawberry soda, a
Hartwig,
6-pack of it.
Hartwig, listen
Yeah.
to me very carefully. What you
Mhm.
have is soda. Now, we haven't seen soda in years. This stuff is very, very valuable. And also
Valuable.
very tasty.
I'm going to hold up one
Oh,
of the dice
crack one
buckets.
open.
No!
I'll give you a dice bucket for one of the sodas.
No, don't do that, Hartwig. It's worthless. We should save that. When we go into town, we can afford food. Why are you opening one?
That's what you said. It's very tasty. Just take it, rush it into his mouth.
I'm just imagining not even that. He just takes a bite of it.
Do you accept Ulysses' offer?
I don't even know what. I don't even think he knows what the fuck that is. But he's like, okay.
No, you simpletons! You can't be drinking
I'll,
this. We could
I'll
make a
drink
lot of
mine.
coin.
Oh, what color coin?
Money.
Like
we
this?
can buy things. We can exchange for goods and services.
Explain.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services, Hardwig, and we have no money after you used it as tinder for the fire last night.
I mean,
Oh, you should love with that.
I tried to explain last night.
Lucy just tilts her head. Well, now there's fewer of these. They're more expensive. They're far more valuable. We can charge more for them.
Don't worry
When I
about
die, it's going to be peaceful. But now is not the time to be thinking about tomorrow. We must focus on today. We must find the resource office.
I'm sure you'll
For
live
they
more than
have the
another
map.
day.
Well, as you guys, discussing, you just hear like the wind howling. Sounds like, a building creaks, just an old building.
Must be a storm picking up. A dust storm.
Yep, one of those
Haven't
famous
had
Montana
rain in 3
hurricanes.
years, it feels like. Sand hurricane? Yep. Happens.
They call them sandy canes.
Sandy canes.
All right. Well, now that you have discovered the deliciousness that is strawberry soda.
Yes. Lloyd wants to make his way to try to find the resource office.
All right. Well, you got 4 locations that it may be based off your map. So I'm assuming that the party is sticking together now.
Yes, yes.
Unless they fuck off.
That's what.
Only if I see something that indicates my actual throne. Like, I'll only fuck off if I see something that might lead me to my throne.
I wonder if there's more red liquid.
There we go. I renamed it for you. All right, so Lloyd, you're following the map. Just roll me a D4 to see where you end up first. D4.
Also,
D4.
by the
I
way,
know it's
But
hard.
It is hard. It is. It's a 1.
Behind door number 1. All right. Well, you see, right by the staircase you just went up, it's literally right next to it. Like right next to it.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
So unfortunately, there's no
I'll mark-
markings or anything. Looks like there might have been something, but it is just like tattered to shreds that would show anything. Yeah.
Oh well, I guess so. There's nothing in there.
No. I'm just saying anything that would say what it was is tear to shreds. The door,
okay.
like the door's locked. You see,
Use the key to unlock it.
you unlock the door, and you open it, and it's very dark. You're gonna walk inside, see if there's a way you can like get some light in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you walk inside, and you flick on the light switch, and an incandescent glow envelops the room as light bulbs flicker on. And
Quickly, let's search the place.
well,
I'm gonna find the map.
inside the area, you see just a bunch of what looks to be like counters and maybe a couple tables. And you're gonna just inspect the area.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone, give me brains.
Oh, you know how I search shit.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
you search pretty good actually.
All right, oogie choogie,
Well-
let's go.
Flannery, that also includes you.
Yeah, I am.
I just want to make sure.
How am I the one
Yeah.
that's searching the best? this isn't right.
No, on the dice,
Hardwig
yes.
is just
However, Cole still had you beat.
Yeah, on the dice list.
So I'm just gonna go in order. Flannery, Lissy's searching. She's looking, and she's not finding anything. She just goes and sits down at this, like, at one of these chairs that are behind one of those counters, and you lean back. You're just kind of like, whatever. It's not a throne, but, I'm not finding shit. You're like, it's really tough looking for things. Isn't that right, Mr. Skeleton that's right next to me, looking bored?
Look. I don't even attempt to look.
Yeah.
After all, that's what my servants are for.
And just to... Jesus, that's right. I hate this. To elaborate on the appearance of the skeleton that is actually next to you, it is literally, like, propped up against the counter like this. Hand resting on its, head resting on its hand, other hand laying against the counter. It just looks like he just died there of boredom.
Honestly.
What a way to go.
Fucking mood.
Yep. And next, we have Hartwig. Hartwig, you're looking. These counters are weird. Like, some of them are kind of see-through, and there looks like there's stuff in there, but it's locked. And you're like, well, that's weird.
Not for long.
It's probably just stuck. So you just take two hands and
Exactly.
pull. And you hear as, something snaps, and then it's like, oh, yeah, it was just stuck. Easy. And inside, you find nothing really. Just some, like, paper, but, like, nothing big. Just, it's maybe, like, I don't know, a couple inches long, a couple inches tall. The length is longer than the height. And let me just do this. No, I don't like that name. There we go. You find a bunch of dollary-doos.
Ah, more kindled flame.
Yes! Actually, if you were to show this to Lloyd, he would immediately recognize this as the modern-day money you're using.
Mm-hmm.
Hartwig, you found money.
Oh, I should change the
We
colors.
can-
So it's,
We can spend that money in the next town.
dollary-doos are pink.
But
We
it'd be
must
cold.
be careful not to burn that.
But it gets so cold at night.
That's
But
why I tell you to wear a shirt.
what's that?
No.
You mean no? Wear a shirt, goddamn.
Every
But
time he wears a
Never.
shirt, it just explodes.
was it in
You
his?
can never. There's nothing that can fit my size.
Yes,
I
but
mean, you saw what happened when I gave him a shirt to wear when he was eating earlier.
Oh, he just
My
can't eat.
shirts.
he just doesn't get
just
food.
Refuse.
He
His
just
shirts
doesn't get
refuse to
food.
be on his body.
Now, Lloyd, the way you're exploring, you're like, all right. There's this small back room. If anyone, this is a resource room, right? This is where they got to put everything. You know, they don't have
Yeah.
everything out front. That'd be just impractical. So you just, you try opening the door. It opens pretty easily, just because, old. So you go inside. It's a bit dark, but you see this box. It's a decent sized box. It's maybe like a foot long, half a foot tall. And you go and try and pick it up, and it's a bit hefty. And you're like, well, this back room's kind of dark. If there's anything in there, you're not going to be able to see shit, especially, being at the ripe old age of 38. You're practically blind as
Eyes don't work like they used to.
Yeah. So you take it out, and you show everyone. And inside, you open it up, and you find not maps, but you find what appear to be boxes. Boxes of dice. It's time for dice opening,
on the
RP.
monarchy.
Dorp.
You say dorp?
Dorp.
Oh,
Dorp.
no.
Now I'm just gonna shuffle these.
Dorp.
I'm keeping these the same just because I'm having you each draw from these. And fuck it. I'm gonna do this physically. I like physical dice. I'm gonna roll and see how many cards you're gonna draw. Oh,
We can use these dice.
all right. You have the potential to entirely rewrite your entire dice deck. So draw 15.
Jesus, Lord in heaven.
Yes.
Like 15 total or 15 from each?
They're all the same. This is just so I don't need to
Okay.
copy and paste and put them back in. So each of you draw 15 cards. The arm,
Oh, I thought it was the leg.
time machine, Ryukushin
Damn,
powered,
Oh, I gotta
13th grade,
get this leg.
I have a
the
question.
faceless
potential.
mage, resurrection
I have a question.
scroll.
Is the
Oh,
leg in
Orgoth
here-
the relentless. That's a rare one.
Is the leg
Clown
in here?
zombie, meteor dragon,
It's gotta be in here.
pendulum machine, red eyes, bee dragon. The leg.
Hold on. Is that the leg I'm
That's
missing
the
out
leg!
on? Is it?
The arm.
Is that the?
That's the
the
leg.
Is it
Black
something I'm
luster
missing?
soldier. Song
Is it
of
really
Thunder.
It is! It is the leg!
Gluminizer. Winged
leg.
dragon.
Yes! Yes!
Well,
My
Hardwick, your
quest!
quest is complete. Gator dragon.
There is
I just
the-
leave.
I
That's
got the right
Another, a different leg, but a leg. A bomb. Crater. Beautiful headhuntress. Battle steer. Petite dragon. Millennium shield. Flame swordsman. Manita bug. Meteor dragon. Slot machine. Faceless mage. Bee skull dragon.
Black Skull Dragon.
Hoppy lady. Lava moth. Fiend's mirror. Metal Zoa. The other leg. Mystic
Another
horseman.
leg.
And the last one.
Ooh!
Red
Big
eyes,
honky
black-
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
What the fuck, Saji?
Saji's just popping off. Doku
Amazing.
Rider.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's see. Just.
You
gonna
got
do
6
it.
more.
Yay.
An arm!
I'm just gonna get Exodia again.
Gonna try
Battle steer.
If I get Exodia, I just win the one shot. I just win.
Millennium Shield.
You've already won the one shot. You have Exodia.
Mushroom Man!
Mushroom Man, take me by the hand. Time machine.
The machine. Alright, and this is the last one, right? 15?
Yes. Larva moth.
Oh my
Who's going to offer you these?
What would it have been? Oh, you would have got Mammoth
God.
Grave,
For your loyal
Mom.
Dope
service.
Rider, Black
In
Soul Drake.
exchange for your loyal service.
Let's go. I'm just missing a leg. No, I'm just missing the head.
Yeah.
So no head.
Your new quest is for the head.
The head!
But Hotwig, you already have the head.
Just summon
I
it
know.
forehead.
But more head.
I mean, it's always good to get more head.
Well, that was a very productive dorp. I'm sorry, dorp. Delete.
And you
delete.
see,
I just like fucking
It'll be-
slowly start fading away now that my quest is over.
I must
Hotwig,
go. My
remember
people need
cornflakes.
me.
Slowly fades back in.
it'll become more productive.
Thank God we
once-
gave him another goal.
He gets Papa
That was-
Cornflakes, starts fading. Strawberry soda fades back in.
Go on.
Well, that was all that was in that box. And Lloyd, you're starting to think this was the shop, not resource.
I think we're in the wrong room. Come now, children. Let's go to the next.
Roll me another D4. 2! You're just going down the line.
to the next one.
To the next one, which is also right next to this room. And you walk in, and then you immediately walk out. Bathroom.
Oh, let's go to the next one.
No, it was also the girls' room at that.
Oh my, I'm embarrassed. No females in there.
As you know, I end up kicking you out.
And you just roll again. Let's see what we get.
We're going to the next room.
It's down the conga line.
At this point, just go down the line.
Oh, you're just going down the line. You're not even rolling.
Yeah,
to
we're
see
just
what...
going down the line. At this
All right, so number 3.
Yes.
Number 3. You walk into this room. It's big. There's this weird, like, big, large divot inside with like these weird, like, circular things on a string. It looks like a giant candy necklace, but it's, you know, from one end to the other. They're blue and white, and you smell chlorine everywhere, and you're like, oh, pool.
Sipping on straight chlorine.
Ah, this is a pool. I'm not sure if you whippersnappers have seen one before.
Is it like a skate park?
Small ocean.
Yes, Hotwig. It is kind of like a small ocean.
Oh, I can't wait to get back home to say that I saw a smaller version of it.
I'm surprised you know what an ocean is.
Starts drinking from it.
No, Hotwig, no. That water's been treated with chemicals.
What water? I said it was empty, didn't I? It's empty.
You did.
What the hell are you drinking?
I found this
Would
thing
you
in a
like to
bottle
know?
called Bleach.
Oh no.
Bleach is fine, but I like Naruto better.
I'm more of a One Piece of the big three fan.
Well, if you're going down the line, I guess then 4th one, you finally get to this room that's full of like books and shit.
Here we are. This will surely have the maps. 4th time's the charm, as they do say.
There's so much.
Cave writing everywhere.
Mm,
No, these are called books, Hotwig.
so much. So many like hieroglyphs to decipher.
Those are called words.
Nonsense.
Together
This
they
is a
tell
word.
story.
Nonsense. This is a word, and then he just draws an abstract version of a bear.
Now let's find the map so we can go on to the kingdom, so we can be the new rulers of Montana, overthrow this monarchy.
All right, everyone can roll me brains, unless you're trying to like, if you could like somehow convince me to do something else for searching.
Oh, I want to do brains.
Yes.
Time to ransack.
I'm sure Hardwick will be fine.
Hardwick's using
Because I sure
strength.
as hell didn't roll.
So. Well, Hartwig, I'm sorry.
Wednesdays.
Hartwig, I'm sorry. You got 2 1s. That's like the lowest out of 4.
I know. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But I mean, if you're using your strength, I mean,
Wait, no. Us combined, we got 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. That's 4.
oh fuck!
Oh!
In that case, you find the map, you find the crown, and you save Mr. Crab. No. You.
What is crab?
Is it like Scorpion?
Oh, water scorpion.
So.
It's like Scorpion, but wet.
Lloyd, you look. Unfortunately,
That's about it.
you're
That's about it.
you're looking for like, you're trying to use the Dewey Decimal System, but then you realize you don't know what they would call a map towards the monarchy to the monarchy.
I'm looking, but I'm just in the porn section.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna actually argue for charisma for mine for one reason. You know, just grasping what people would end up doing for convenience. That can be argued as a social thing. You know, making things nice and easy for other people. So obviously, the map towards locations is going to be near the front of the library.
You look at the front of the library going based off that, intuition, and you just see what appears to be a bunch of old books with dice on them.
Oh, this is definitely it. Guys, I think I found it.
Oh, you found it now, did you?
And
As I
Good.
hold it up.
getting to Hartwig real quick. Hartwig, you pick up a bookshelf and you just shake it until everything falls out around you.
No mop.
There is, in fact, no mop.
Damn. On to the next shelf.
Anyway, so Lissy calls out that she thinks she found it.
Head on over.
Yeah, head on over. Good job, Lissy.
You see,
And I'm
she's
holding up a book with a dice on it.
Okay, maybe it's in the book. Let's take a look. Reading Rainbow.
you look inside the book, as you are the one who can decipher these ancient hieroglyphics known as English. You read, "The basics of Dungeon Dice Monsters are very easy to grasp, but difficult to master. First, in this first chapter of the first book of our 216-part series, we will go over how to roll the dice. First,
This is not it. This is
That's ain't it, Chief.
this is a book of how to play Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Oh, so it's absolutely worthless to us.
It always
Wait,
has
no.
been.
Wait. I just end up taking a look. We now have something to use instead of money for keeping the fire burning.
Oh, we can make an even bigger fire.
See that? Yes. Burn this book. Yes, yes. Don't burn the money. The money is what we need to survive.
in fact,
Did I do good?
You did good. You did very,
Lloyd,
very good, future queen.
Lloyd, you see the entire 216-part series on that shelf.
See all those two? See the other? See all those books? He's gonna point at them. We can burn all of those.
In fact,
Oh.
let's start now.
Do you... Hartwig, what's the highest number you can count to?
I can only count to 4.
4.
Wait, are there
Let me do
numbers
a
past
quick
4?
little... Oh, let me tell you. I gotta do quick math real quick. You see? Look at all those books. You see all those books right there? Hartwig?
Mm-hmm.
There's 54. There is. Fuck. He doesn't know what a 5 is. There's a lot of books. There's many more. More than 4.
Bullshit. No way. Doesn't
One-
exist.
Yes, way. There are many 4s of books up there we can burn.
That many
For fire.
4s.
Many 4s.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 1 for 3.
That doesn't
1
even
for
make
4,
sense.
2 for 1, 2 for 2, 2 for 3, 2 for 4.
Anyways, we can come back for that. We must find the map. Keep looking.
Yes.
Oh, right. Right.
I'm gonna just say some time passes. I'm just gonna see what exactly. Okay, about like 30 minutes pass as you're searching and combing through. Like Lloyd, you're actually going like in detail, whereas these other two are basically. Lissy's busy just counting exactly how many 4s exactly there are, and Hartwig, you're just still just kind of ransacking the
Hardwick
place,
shaking bookcases.
shaking the bookcase. Tell me where map is. And
A wise guy.
eventually, Lloyd, you get to the M section of the resources.
Ah, for a map.
And you look at map. You look for map. Map. No map. But
Damn it.
then you get to the Mo. And
Oh.
for monarchy. And you find a book. The Monarchy of Montana. The Montanarchy, as it
Yes.
were.
Yes, the Montanarchy. Let's inspect this book.
And not to be confused with the next book in the series, The Montan Anarchy. Very different.
Yeah.
And inside the book,
And also not to be confused with the communist Monte Casto.
needs a little workshopping, that one, I'm going to be honest.
Wasn't my best work.
Yeah. At least we can all agree
It
on
was
that.
funnier in my head. It was.
We can all agree on that, and let's move on. So, as you're looking, you start reading about the history of the monarchy, how, they graciously allow people to grow food for them, and, they only take what is rightly theirs,
Which is everything.
and blah, blah, blah. You realize a lot of this is, communist, or not communist, you got me on that, monarchist propaganda. But there is an interesting segment to you. A segment about the monarchy, their lives, their home, and what one may do to gain an audience with their liege. And in it, it describes the monarchy's base of operations, as it were, their capital, as being a castle on an island due west from here.
Due west. This is
You'll-
exactly what we've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
It appears that
Looking for a map.
Dungeon Dice Academy was primarily a training grounds for the royal family and those connected to them.
Hartwig, Lissy, we must go west.
Ah, where?
He's going to point west that way. Is where the kingdom is, and soon where the throne lies. Where the cornflakes are, Hartwig. Where the throne is, Lissy.
Okay. Oh! Good timing on finding that map. So
Get
you're getting
that?
ready to go, eh?
Yes. Now that
Yeah.
I've restored their motivations of luxury and cornflakes.
Well, as you are getting ready to go, just need to say, you, Hartwig constantly shaking and tossing aside shelves, not exactly quiet. Hartwig shouting earlier, not
No,
exactly quiet.
No,
And as you're leaving,
I'd have to agree.
you come across what appears to be a large gang.
Oh no. Hartwig, get ready.
And
Let me do the talk.
just showing that this is the leader, because I forgot to get an
Get a
actual token
different
for a unique token for the leader. But they're also a gang, so the gang symmetry and all that sort of thing.
Let me do the talking.
Hey, what are you bubs doing here in our base of operations?
Oh, my apologies. Our motorcycles ran out of gas. We're just looking to-
Motorcycles? Huh,
Yes, yes.
you mean
yes.
our motorcycles?
No, I do believe they are ours.
No. You're trespassing. So everything is ours now.
Oh, you
We're
see,
gonna
well,
end
we
up-
need those motorcycles, so we'll just have
You
to.
should have
We'll
thought
need
about
those.
that before you walked onto the Orgoth's territory.
I'm just gonna
Orgoth?
walk forward. Is that a way that
Who's
you
or?
should
Why
be?
is he golf?
How do you know what a goth is?
Is that any way for you to be talking to a retainer of your queen?
Our queen. No one's the queen of the Orgoths.
I'm gonna kick him and just kick him in the shin.
Well, looks like words ain't solving nothing. Looks like words.
Roll me a d20.
To reply to your thing, Cole's like, how do you know what goth is? I had a face.
A fucking course.
You go up, you try to kick, you kick, they just stare down at you.
There's just a beat before I crumple to the ground holding my foot.
Oh, forgive her. She's just.
Look.
She's delirious.
If you're looking to try and join our gang, or if you're stupid enough to thinking that you can win your way out of this situation, he'll just open the door behind him, and you see a massive, massive field, like you would see in a sports stadium. However, instead of, grassy field, you see the dice arena. You can try your hand against us. See if you
Hartwig,
got what it takes.
Level with me. Level with me, Hartwig. Do you think you can beat their asses?
I
Oh,
believe
easy.
you.
These are buff guys along the likes of you, Hartwig. Just to let you know.
I like the confidence. However, I don't think they have numbers.
What? They only got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, there's more than 4.
Oh,
Only
he's like,
4.
oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2. Oh.
Oh fuck.
One,
What
two,
the fuck?
3, 4,
Oh god.
1,
And
Listen,
1, 4, 1,
I think we should go along with their game and beat them in a game and beat them at their own game of dice monsters. I don't
There's
plan
only-
on joining their ranks. I'm too old for the thug life.
There's only
I'm
two
too
parties
old for
on
this
that.
shit. I'm just
old.
young enough to overthrow the monarchy.
Frankly, I'm too young to get into the thug life. I just want to overthrow the queen.
All right. Well, it's your funeral, old man.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can go unless one of you feels more apt to a game of
I
Dungeon
could-
Dice.
You know what? I could use the workout. For every dice I roll, as you know, I do one push.
True. Go
All
get
right.
him, Hawkwig. Show him your secret weapon. Show them the leg.
The leg!
The leg! All right. I am the red side. All right. I guess it's up. It's my turn to go. As this is our base of operations. We have the home field advantage. We go first.
Oh my god.
He's dimensioning the dice. What move will he go for first?
Oh my god.
Let's see. Oh, I'm only grabbed the one, didn't I? Oh. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that about this. You just click on thing. You don't need to highlight the die.
Oh wow, find something new every day.
Yeah, that is actually really neat. I didn't know that. Oh, I should probably have his cards out. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah, I see. I get a summon on my first go. You're screwed. As I dimension the dice.
Stand strong, Hawkwig. Don't let him intimidate you.
I'm not.
Oh. Good for
Monster
you.
there. I dimension. Where is it?
It's like, I'm shutting myself.
I am fucking terrified.
I dimension. Oh, whatever. I'll fix that in a second. Mystic Lamp. I'm already halfway there. You're not gonna survive this encounter. That's for damn sure. Now it's
I will.
your go. But I did roll this. That's why I was rolling a bunch earlier, but I wasn't mentioning it. As soon, literally, as soon as the giant die appears on the field and unfolds to reveal the Mystic Lamp, you hear this loud, almost just guttural growling sound coming from somewhere within the building, within the grounds.
The hell was that?
And if we go back over to the map that we were looking at, and not the field, I'm just gonna... Fuck it, I'm just gonna
Damn.
copy...
Our first chance of Dungeon Dice monsters and Dungeon Dice RP cut short by something.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Isn't it?
Just
The
gonna...
beast.
This guy's yellow because he just pissed himself in fear. He's...
Oh shit.
Ah! Boss! Boss! We gotta get out of here! What you mean? I'm about to kick these fucking people into next week. We're gonna get their bikes, their food, everything. No! We gotta go! It's the... And he's right by the door. The door. He's holding it back before you just hear slam! Slam! It's crashing against the door before... Oh. That's why tabletop is... Ah, God damn it. Just... whatever, I'll just copy and paste you. You see...
Oh no. Oh no. Man,
Oh my
my
god.
Those are bandits. I don't know what the fuck they are.
Who?
They look like a rejected Justice League.
You see... You see the result of Hollywood doing nothing but Joker movies for 20 years. No.
Suicide Squad 20. Jared Leto's in all of them.
It's all Leto all the time. No. As you just... before, it crashes over, and these guys are immediately overrun. And you hear one of them, "Oh God! It's the dice zombies, boss! We gotta get out of here!" You just hear them saying, "Dimension the dice? Dimension the dice. Dimension the dice. Dimension the dice. Dimension the dice. Dimension the dice." And you see the boss just jump down and book it. Well, these guys are getting... like, some of them are getting away. Some of them are getting overrun. And they're rushing past you. And then
Did
you
I
even
win?
see this guy here.
You won,
Dimension
Hawk.
the
Did very
dice.
good.
Dimension the dice. Dimension the dice. And just more and more are spilling in by the second.
Oh. Suppose we've
Lloyd,
got a
you know to
book-
get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's a book.
Dimension the dice.
Oh, wait, my soda.
Dimension the
Yeah,
dice.
take the soda.
Dimension the dice.
Run. Run as
Like,
fast
let's go.
Like, let's get out of here, Scoob.
Make like your bike and run.
I'm assuming
Hartley.
Lissy is also moving, right, Flannery?
Oh, definitely.
I'm just making
No,
sure.
is he- That's
Just standing there. No, I can take them.
Oh no, she's stupid, but she's not that stupid.
Eventually, like, some of them get overrun. You got these last two here, and you are booking it. You are just running back towards your bikes. You are leaving the
Run!
place. You know, you can't really get the bikes going. And you see this one, Hartwig. The boss is trying to steal your bike, but he doesn't have the key, so he's really trying to hotwire it. And you're like, what the hell is he doing? You just run.
Alright, I have a plan. Oh, let me sneeze.
I think
What?
he said, "Let me sneeze."
Okay.
I think.
Hi, Dad.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I could have. It could have been many a thing. Let me sneeze. Let me sneak. Let me smee.
Okay, oh good now. Alright, I see how wiring that. Alright, I now have a new long range attack. I would take one of the strawberry sodas, right? And I'm just gonna hurl it at this son of a bitch.
No, don't shoot.
Roll me brains. And then
Alright,
strength.
alright. Come on. Come on. It's just too easy. Big brain.
Okay,
When it
roll
comes to-
me strength.
Are you fucking
Man,
kidding?
when it comes to attacking, I'm a fucking genius.
What the?
He's learning as he fights.
Let's go!
He's learning as he fights.
This man's gonna explode his fucking head with this thing.
Well, Hartwig, you have really you're not you don't like this guy. He's trying to steal your wheels, man. It's like they're your wheels. And you get really just like, no, this is mine. You grab one of these cans. You rip open the pop top. You chuck it. It hits the bike and kabloom.
Oh, my.
Oh. I didn't know they could do that.
Holy shit.
Downside, you're out of bike. Upside, they're out of bike.
You know what? Perfectly balanced.
I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Hartwig.
Yeah, but you
And
also lost the
stay out.
strawberry soda.
Well, there goes the bike.
There goes the neighborhood.
Well,
Okay.
suppose we better keep running somehow.
You keep running south, right?
Uh-huh.
You-
That's what Lloyd's do at least.
y'all running south? Now that you're out of bikes?
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot the direction Lloyd pointed at, so you know what? I'll
Yeah.
just follow him.
Yep. And you're still being followed by these dice zombies. These guys are like, no hard feelings, right?
As he readies another soda.
He readies another strawberry grenade. And could someone do me a favor and just select everyone and hold them up whilst I get the new map in
I
place?
got you. Oh, wait, everyone. That probably includes the dumbasses.
Yes. Alright, and then just...
Here you go. Or, yeah, just so you can do it that way.
There we go. Thank you.
What is this fantastical land?
Well, as
My homeland!
you're running south, and you're running, and you're running, and you're running, and then you realize, oh yeah, there's the river right next to us. We could have always
Yes.
just tried to get across.
Yes, the river. That's how we'll escape.
But,
The river in the desert.
and it's going right past the academy. And you've been just too busy to look back, because you're like, get us the fuck away from these zombies. If I look back, they're going to be right on my ass and they're going to grab me. I've seen the movies. But,
What's a movie?
well, it's like a picture, but it moves.
Oh
That's
my god, that's an
So a-
amazing invention.
oh,
You should
so a
patent
GIF.
it.
No, that's peanut butter.
No, GIF. It's the,
No,
picture that
no.
moves.
it's properly pronounced a GIF.
No, that's what
I don't
furries
think
do.
so.
And as you're going, you're running. You're thinking about trying to cross the river as you see this large galleon just sail
Perfect.
by.
A modern day Montanan ship.
It's the Navy.
The Navy. Not the Navy!
I was hoping to bait that from you.
Okay,
Not
I have a
Navy.
crazy idea. It just might work. Hardwig, Lizzie, listen to me. We're gonna hijack that ship, and we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go west.
Jack's on the ship? Who's Jack?
And he's high?
Okay. Perhaps I should have been more clear. We're going to take the ship.
Oh, okay.
And as the ship sees you, it weighs anchor, coming to a halt immediately as a bunch of what you know to be the famed and feared Montanan pirates jump off the ship.
Blast! Pirate
Yar!
ship, and
It
look
be
what
time
they-
to be taking your booty.
That's kind of gay, don't you think?
What? What? No!
I mean, I don't swing that way, but I know the monarchy doesn't support that. And
No,
if you support
no.
us, we're overthrowing the monarchy.
Yeah, we're pirates. We be no fans of the monarchy.
I can tell that you want my booty.
No,
I mean,
that-
I don't blame you. I age like fine wine.
It ain't like that.
All right. We don't
Yeah.
like the monarchy either.
Yar,
That's so we're friends now.
yar, by Davy Jones, what be thar? As they see just everything come together.
All right, new
Oh,
friends, can you let us on your boat?
Okay, new friends meet old friends. Book it. Book it.
Yar! Avast ye mateys! Prepare your battle axes!
So that's what they call them.
And a battle is ensuing. You guys have somehow been spared from the battle.
All right, Hotwig, Lissy, get to the boat.
Alright, free ship.
I'm already abandoning you as, I'm making my way to the ship.
I guess you could say I ship it.
Like, I'm good for making sure Hartwig's good. He's my bro.
There you go. Badoom.
Alright, you get on the ship. As you see, and some of the pirates went down, but this last, squadron of the pirates are, they're kind of cleaning shop. You'd think they might actually have this, and it'd be a real shame if they did all that work and had nowhere to rest after this. But that's not that's not your problem. That's theirs.
They shouldn't have been pirates. Should have been a plumber, like a real job.
Yeah, fuck this ship. I'm out.
And with that,
What I learned in boating school is
What did you learn, boys school, Lloyd?
blankety. Oh shit, Captain overboard.
all right.
What I learned.
Well, luckily,
Oh!
you're following. Like, you don't need to cross the river to get away from the zombies now. It would have been really awkward because it's not like you'd be going straight because it's, the river's going north to south. So you would have had to, like, stop and turn. It would have been really awkward to try and cross that way with the zombies right on your tail. So you got lucky. So you get on your ship, you take stock of what you got. It's a ship. Everyone give me a brains roll. I just want to see how well you can try and navigate.
Well, Hardwig's gonna fucking be the carry of this one. Because I sure am not.
No, this isn't a fight, so I'm gonna do shit.
Nope. I don't know, bro.
It's just an easy. I just put a finger in my mouth. Take it out. Oh, that way.
Hartwig, you came from a very large tribe of desert navigators. You understand exactly how to navigate by using the stars, the winds, this GPS you got. You just punch in, Monarch's Castle, and it just tells you exact directions to follow. It's like next, it's like, okay, keep going straight for like 300, like 100 miles, then take the first exit on the left. Pretty easy. Just keep sailing east.
We'll be there in no time.
Whatever. As long as we get there, we get there. Hartwig, you're an integral part to the team.
I will designate you as my personal knight once I'm clean.
But it's daytime.
You're right. Then I will name you my personal day.
There we go. Whatever that means.
Daytime is when the sun's out, Hartwig.
Oh.
All right. And with that, I should probably clean this up a bit. Just enough. All right. Take care of that in a hot minute. But you sail. It's, not much to do. You're just kind of making your way there. Until on the horizon, it's a bright, sunny day, and then it's, it's not.
But you see, it's also not.
How long have we been
not.
sailing?
You're sailing. It's took
Probably
maybe,
like 40 minutes.
maybe an hour.
Okay.
Come sail away. Come sail away.
Hey, someone move the dice for me real quick.
Wow. Hartwig didn't take you for a fan of sticks.
He just likes the river.
Boo.
And you sail until your ship basically runs aground. Hartwig knows to navigate. Stopping is usually a more foot-oriented deal.
It's the castle. It doesn't matter if the ship's stuck. We've reached our... This is where the throne is.
Castle Montana.
Castle. Lizzie, Hartwig, listen carefully. This will be the most important missions of our lives. We're going to go in there. We're going to dethrone the monarchy. The queen on that throne. And we're going to be the new rulers of Montana.
Okay.
I mean,
Hi.
Hartwig's
like, hi. Hi.
All right. is there any last-minute preparations you would like to do before you embark on your journey?
I make sure that I've got my dice prepped so that I can end up doing that
Lloyd.
once,
I'm
if
sorry.
it comes
I
down
didn't
to
mean
a
to cut you
fight.
off.
You're fine. I just get my deck prepped so that it's
Hmm.
ready for if it comes down to a fight.
All right. Lloyd.
Lloyd is preparing himself for battle. He's going to cover himself in corn oil. He wants to be glistening.
Are you sure you're not gay there?
No, this is for the photos when they remember him.
You sure
in
you're not gay
history.
there? No.
He wants to be glistening. It's always how he dreamed.
And Hadrick. What are her? Here. Not Hadrick.
I'll
Got
get.
it. Hartwig.
Yeah.
Christ, I just blanked super hard there. Hartwig.
Alright, well, yeah. I'll get my walloping stick ready, and I'll
Mhm.
crush a fucking cherry soda into my mouth until I'm energized.
You're down to 2 strawberry sodas. But it
2
is by
grenades
far the most
left.
delicious thing you have ever tasted in your entire life.
You goddamn right.
And he somehow gets protein from it.
Yes. It's healthy for you. Nothing that tastes good could be bad for you.
Protein shake.
It's just my passive trait. Absorb protein.
That's your quirk. This is secretly a My Hero campaign.
I mean, to be fair, where do you think quirks actually originated? You really think the Chinese were the first with quirks?
No, it's the
Montana all
Montanans.
along.
It's the Moon Men.
The moon, man.
It was Montana all along.
All right. You guys enter into the castle.
Yes.
And
Covered in corn oil.
you enter into the
Listen.
castle. Lloyd, you slide in on your belly like a fucking penguin.
Balance.
And you enter what appears to be an antechamber, just a lot of open space. But there's a grand staircase that leads right up. It's the only way to proceed.
Get ready, you two.
There's a large,
Okay.
large door right in front. It's open, but you can't see beyond it. A-N-T...
Go through the door.
No, Flannery, not the antechamber. The antechamber, very different.
No, it's the antechamber. It has no gravity.
Yeah, the antechamber. It's not a chamber at all. It's just a wide open space. Anyway, do you make your way to the staircase?
Yes.
Well,
At least I do.
I mean,
there we
I'm
go.
going to, of course.
Mhm.
After all, I'm the new queen.
Hold on. You make your way to the staircase. You notice the staircase, it's cut of a fine marble. There's no carpeting on it. It's, Lloyd, you're probably finding it a little treacherous being, slippery, but, you got sure footing.
I use too much oil.
Shouldn't have used the whole bottle.
Seriously, why did he bathe in oil during the boat ride?
When they take our photos, I'll be glistening in the history books. Like a god.
He's like, how do you think I look so young?
And once you're about halfway up, and this is a massive staircase. This is like not quite Chichen Itza, but is big. You get about halfway up. You're close. You can you feel close. You can see your goal right there. You are tantalizingly close. Before you hear what sounds like a bunch of thundering footsteps coming from up at the top of the stairs, and some slow claps before you hear some voices. Well, we didn't expect you to make it this far, but unfortunately, you're not going to make it to the Queen. No. Your
Get ready, you
journey
two.
ends here with the retainers
Get ready.
as out from the shadows.
Oh my. Oh
Dear
my.
God.
And to reveal them to the audience,
Oh my. The
3
retainers.
of the buffest Montanans you have ever seen walk out.
I've heard legends of these three.
You've heard
Of
legends
course.
of Chris Boulder Punch, Bubblegum Pixie, and Johnny Stomps.
Johnny Stomp. He's from the village I grew up in.
What happened, Johnny?
What happened, Johnny? You're a sweet boy. How could you be working under the Queen? I stand with the
With
rebellion
great
for
power.
democracy.
With great power comes even more power. And
Yes,
now
He's got a point. Shit, he's got a point.
it's time we say farewell. And you see Johnny reaches over to a lever and pulls,
He pulled the lever.
and nothing happens. Oh
Did we
shit,
just hear in
wrong
the
lever.
background?
Wrong lever. He
Okay,
puts it back.
Try again.
He reaches one right behind that lever. It was a little obscured from your view. You didn't know it was there. He pulls it. And then the stairs slant. No longer stairs, but a slide. Lloyd, you're going down fast and hard. There's nothing you can do. You oiled up. You are basically like that scene from Christmas fake National Lampoon's like Christmas Vacation, right? And you are like the sled, and you're just phew! Whereas Lissy and Hartwig, I will give you one shot, one chance, one opportunity to roll strength, and you gotta roll the best strength of your goddamn lives.
Say less, King. I got you.
Could I argue for Constitution here? After
I'll
all,
give it.
That's not the best.
Damn. Damn.
We pretty much got the same number, though. I got 2 1s and you got 2.
the vast
Four.
majority of my rolls have been under 5. Not under 10, under 5.
Yeah, we all have
Those
those
are
days,
great.
Flannery. I really
Under
feel
5
for
is
you.
4. That's pretty good.
I really feel for you.
Yeah. Why the fuck 5?
Why are you complaining? Under 5 is great. I don't even know what a 5 is.
We're just Hartwig is rolling like
Yeah,
a
Hartwig.
mad lad.
Hartwig, you managed to hold your ground for a bit. But Lissy, you stumble a bit, and then you somehow manage to find yourself in Lloyd's oil slick as he was as he fell down, and you get caught, and you just bowl over Hartwig, and you are all just sliding and sliding and sliding until at the bottom of the stairs, where it was just the marble floored entrance, is just a pit. Empty black void. You fall in. The trapdoor closes. The stairs turn back to normal. And you're gone. These 3, they just walk back into the shadows, shaking their heads at how much of a nothing this was. And
Damn.
The abyss.
We're
the
just
abyss.
dead. We're just dead.
Yeah.
We're just dead. The
Good time,
corn
guys.
oil.
Good time.
Yeah, I mean,
But from
friends
the
we made
abyss,
along the way.
as we fade out,
Oh, we're
we
good.
fade out from the abyss until we come to this scene. Beach
I
on a
get it,
starry night.
Flannery.
It's like something out of your Kingdom Hearts animes.
Simple
It's
and
just-
clean is the.
I meant to.
It's hard to let it go.
You're
When-
killing me.
God damn it! I'm trying to bring it
Have
back
to
because it's
meet
easier.
Your father.
There we go. When I'm just gonna you see, we fade in. We see what appears to be a campfire going on the beach. There. Oh. That. This is just quick and dirty campfire.
It's the sun.
Let's gather around the campfire
And sing our campfire song.
Song.
R C
R
A
C
M P
A M
F
P
E
F I
R E.
R E S O N G song.
I can actually get that fairly
Song.
small. That's surprising. It wasn't
Sing.
working for me when I was doing this earlier. Oh well. You got a campfire. And around the campfire,
Oh my. Oh my.
it's those that we knew back at class.
They never taught us this.
And
that's
with
the story of the attempt of overthrowing the Montanan government.
Jesse, you're one of my best friends of all time. But what the fuck was that?
It's Montanan history.
First, isn't your mom like the queen of Montana or some shit?
Yeah, she was the ruler.
And
All right.
hold on. There Jesse, you
Mhm.
you said this happened in Montana, yeah?
Yes.
And Montana was a desolate wasteland with no food anywhere.
Oh yeah, it was really hard times.
And yet, in literally the start of your story, they walked into a town and saw a bunch of food growing everywhere.
I mean, there's still. I mean, okay, maybe it was a little exaggerated, but there was still gonna be people living there because I mean, like, there's people overthrowing the government.
Also, apparently bison were there. Extinct bison, quote unquote.
I mean, I remember eating bison.
All right.
And
No, you guys are missing the most important thing. Jesse,
Huh?
how is it that there was strawberry soda there and that you know that there was strawberry soda there when you didn't know strawberry soda existed until like 3 weeks ago?
Well, yeah, it's just part of, I just,
And it's nobody need to mention Hong Chi.
And you
Wait,
can't
wait,
see creative liberties in
Yeah.
a historical story.
Look,
Okay,
and Jesse,
maybe it was a
Jesse,
little bit of a flare, but
look,
okay, it was
Jesse-
an exaggeration.
you said that they were going north to Dungeon Dice Academy, and it was surrounded by desert. But then when they
Yeah.
left, there was a massive river there that was big enough for a pirate ship.
Oh, well, it wasn't really a pirate ship, it was like a dinghy.
For like a whole navy too.
You said the Navy was there.
Did I? Wow. I think I may have misremembered a little bit.
Look, okay.
Also,
And
how
then
does anybody know the story of what happened up until getting to the castle in the first place? If the people who, did that ended up dying.
I mean, I wasn't there to experience it. It was just, a story
Well,
told.
look, there's so many things. One more just generic question before we just really go into the details of this. You said this was Montana. You are from Montana.
Yes.
You and both you and that Juliet girl are from Montana, and you said everyone there was strong and super, like, muscly? And then just look at you? Look at, like,
Okay,
you're
I
a bit
don't
tougher.
appreciate a personal attack.
Look, you're a bit tougher than others, but like, uh, uh, I literally just fucking said her name.
Juliet.
Juliet, yes. Juliet, like, I could easily take, like, I could take 5 of her at once. It's like easy.
Look, I
And
just
they
wanted to. Look, we're sitting around I just wanted to tell a story, okay?
What were you saying, Flannery?
I was going to say, Andy just raises her hand. Oh no, she's actually what's that thing? Hand on the wall. Holly Dawn, I think is what it's called.
What?
Uh, you know, she's kind of strong when she does that.
Oh,
Andy says, just Andy read.
but then
Also, Jesse, you said they were going to like the city of Jackson, right?
Oh, that's where they were initially, yeah.
Like Jackson, Mississippi. Like,
No, there's probably a city named Jackson in Montana. It's a pretty
Probably.
common name.
Yeah, for people, not for cities.
I don't know. I
And
don't know that.
if you said Jacksonville, I could believe you.
I think the city name isn't important here.
and
What's important is this was a vital piece of Montana history. It's why I was born.
Jesse, why were there motorcycles? One of them that was a balloon, and then another one that the guy just decided to run on like he was a toddler learning how to ride on a bike and keep balance.
Just dumb enough to think that you could pour corn oil into a motorcycle and make it work.
Yeah, and why did that
Also,
why did that one guy have corn oil on him to buff him to oil himself up?
I don't look.
Jesse,
I
did
was
any
just
of this
told
even
you-
happen?
I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay, that was just a secondhand story. I didn't even hear
Also-
it from my mom.
also, we've
I just
seen
wanted a
cars
good
before,
story
Jesse.
to
Did it?
tell.
They never left.
Oh,
They were saying like in the olden days with cars. Like what?
Yeah, like I literally took a car to get to the plane to get here.
okay. Maybe some
Pretty
details
sure-
were exaggerated a bit. There were cars and running water, electricity.
Also, it hasn't like rained there in like 3 years, right? Or like even more. Am I correct in saying that, Jesse?
That is correct.
Okay, so how the hell were those cactuses filled with water? That one girl just had. She had how many?
Cacti hold water for a very long time, and that's just how they did it out in the desert.
And you would think that everyone in Montana, with water being such a scarce resource, would just go for every cactus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you're the Montanan expert.
Well, I'm not
Also,
sure.
cactus water is very unhealthy. She should be dead.
Jesse, are you even from Montana?
I am, unfortunately.
I'm
Well-
gonna be honest, I think I trust Oliver on Montana more than you at this point.
Okay, look. I just want to. Okay, all right. I don't know how much, if any of that was true. I just want to tell a good story because you guys were sitting around the campfire telling stories. I don't want to be a loser with not a story.
Jesse, we literally just sat down and you just started talking.
I panicked.
No one asked for this.
I panicked.
And then, like, if you just said this was just a story, I would have rated, like, 3 out of 10, but then you just, like, said this is a true thing, and it's like, no.
Well, at least
I know
part
we're
of it
not,
is
I know we're not
true.
that smart, but, like, come on. Give me some credit.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, Josie, I could tell that Hartwick was your self-insert in this whole story.
Hartwig was okay, maybe a little.
You killed a man with a strawberry soda.
Oh, you gotta admit that was pretty cool.
That's very
Why
cool.
did
What
the
if
straw-
like a fucking bomb?
Why did it explode?
I mean, that's what happens in the movies.
So it doesn't
Things
explode
are-
in movies. Not like a
I
bomb.
don't, I don't know that. I only know it's I learned soda 3 weeks ago.
All right. I feel like we've written this to the end. That fair?
Oh yeah,
People hate my
definitely.
story.
Most of all told a campfire story.
I'd like to see what you guys can do better.
All right. And with that, we bring a close to Dungeon Dice Monsters RP. Turns out it was just Jesse trying to, build some clout for himself amongst his friends.
Goddamn
me.
clout goblin.
Clout. This was important Montanan history that probably didn't happen.
Important Montanan
Probably.
history that probably, most definitely, almost like 90% certain didn't happen.
I'm sorry, was
Maybe.
anybody there to confirm it?
No, and that's the problem.
Like,
Well,
at
this is
most,
true.
maybe the people who were named existed. And that's about as much authenticity as I can give that story.
Yeah, but that's also just like, I don't know, those seem like kind of normal names. Like Hartwig's
Exactly.
the only one that's like, got some flair to it, but, if that's just, the stand-in for you, of course you're gonna give yourself a cool name.
No. Alessandra's kind of out there.
Yeah, but I mean, Hartwig? And he's super strong? That sounds
Oh,
like Jesse's power fantasy.
oh yeah, that's definitely a power fantasy for him.
Mhm.
Despite anything, he always drank a strawberry soda too.
True.
Wait
All
a
right.
second. Lysandra had red hair like Leah, and the names aren't even all that far off. Was that you just inserting your girlfriend?
I figured it needed a strong female lead.
And she kept getting her ass handed to her. What's that say about your opinion of your girlfriend?
Look, okay, maybe I'm a little insecure because she beats up people for me.
And then Lloyd was the old man of the group, and you really love and respect your grandfather. I'm thinking this is making more sense now.
Which grandfather?
Well,
The
he
Dungeon
wasn't.
Dice one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not even like that much about Dungeon Dice monsters.
Yeah, and I gotta ask, were you just trying to, like, get a rise out of me by having people constantly assume that Lloyd was gay?
No, nothing like that. It just so happened to. It's just what was happened, you know.
I,
With the monarchy and everything. That's just the rules, and people took it the wrong way. It just happens. It didn't mean anything by that. Wasn't trying to get a rise out of you. Did it though?
Jesse, I'm gonna stop you while you're behind.
Your mom kind
You
of
supposed to
sucks.
stop me while I'm ahead.
Your mom kind of sucks if that part is accurate to Montana.
Look, Montana's a very different place from the rest of the world.
If it's anything like your story, yeah.
I feel like your story is very different from Montana.
Oh, no, we just all visit there then, so you can see it for yourselves.
Why would I go
What
there?
what did we do to you, Jesse, before you even say that to us?
Yeah.
I thought we were
You're
friends.
just disproving everything I say, like you know the place. So why don't we just go?
You clearly don't either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not the one. I'm just, I'm telling you what I know firsthand, because I lived there. But no, a bunch of people just be like, oh, that's a good thing, bro.
Well, look, Jesse, if it'll make you feel better, I can also tell a story.
Okay, I'd like to hear your story.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna point out all the quote unquote inconsistencies there are.
inconsistencies and fatal flaws and leaps in logic. But
No,
all
go
right,
ahead.
everyone,
Floor's yours.
sit back, grab yourself a drink, and enjoy the story of Neon Genesis Evon Capsulemon. And with that, we fade to black as the story is told, but at another day.
I thought you were gonna say Neopats. That's it.
Nope. Neon Genesis
Neo.
Even Capsulemon.
Oh no.
All right, I'll be honest. I had a lot of fun doing this. This stupid.
Oh,
I
it was
had
some
fun
good
today.
bullshit.
Earthquake is one of my favorite characters that have happened. I think it was only as funny because you rolled so fucking
Oh
well.
god, it was so good.
Honestly, yeah.
You were on fucking fire today. It's probably because your game's bi-weekly now. You just save up your luck.
I'm like, you know what? I'll just simply kill a man with a strawberry soda. What?
Yep. This was definitely more of a rule of cool kind of thing, which is why I was like, fuck it,
Yeah.
it explodes.
Which
I
is,
always go like, with one shots, I'm always like, oh, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
you know
Right?
what?
Like,
I mean, one shot, this is definitely going to continue in the future.
yeah, totally.
And hey, we ended it an hour before April Fool's ends for the East Coast.
So
For me, it's already been
it's-
over, but you know, I'm going
It's
for you
all
schmucks.
still a joke.
Yep. Although to be fair, if Flannery decided, you know, when we eventually start up DARP again, if we ever get to that, he said this happens at one point or another, I'd 1000% believe it.
Like,
The
here's the thing.
story itself, or the storytelling?
The storytelling,
The
not the story
storytelling.
itself.
Okay, I'm like, I don't know.
Here's the thing. If we do end up starting up the DARP again, and at this point it's kind of a big if, just because of the way that shit is going.
Yeah, with how you're going right now, so yeah.
But if we do start up again, then this is definitely canon.
Cannon.
I was share something really important with you guys. I was just posting a meme. The inspiration.
I love it. I have something very important. I'll post it in meme.
That's
I
where
can
all the
only
important
count
shit goes.
4.
Well, this was a blast. It's been too long since we've done something. I needed to do
Nah,
something
but-
before a year rolled around.
Oh my god. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. I will say, Flannery, I'm sorry that there wasn't as much I could get for you to do. It's just that,
Well, there was only so much that could be done with those shitty rolls.
yeah, that's kind of the thing. It just still feels bad. It's like, you tried your best, but you don't succeed. Ever.
Look.
You got the
I'll
chill.
just end up.
No, you got the chill with the skeleton. That
Oh
was-
yeah, definitely.
You know what, too? I also got to complete my goal of getting the leg.
You got the
Can't believe you
leg.
got the fucking leg, dude. Like, I expected, if anything, Jake just give it to you like randomly, but you just got it from a fucking pack opening.
No,
Well, even better, he basically has 2 full sets of Exodia.
Also true.
now, I'm just gonna say this: the dice packs. You know, there's 248 cards in there, yeah.
Yeah.
All these cards.
Oh my. Oh my.
There's only 124 cards you could choose from, and I had you choose 15. There was a high chance you were gonna get something of Exodia.
But to the exact leg?
Well, think of it again. 15 times 3.
True, but you gotta remember that's 45 out of 248. That's 4.
Out of 124.
7.
Technically, because there's 2. 2 legs in each.
True. True. But even then, it's like, you know,
It's a little under
they
50%.
never.
Well, as I've been saying the entire time, it's just that easy.
Yes.
I'm like curious.
Many Wars. Oh.
Oh my god, look at this one.
Oh wow.
Wavy, 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 wavy.
Wavy wiggly.
I am just very happy that, you know, the art that I had ended up using worked as well as it did.
Yes.
It just radiates dumb bitch who wants to be Queen of Montana energy.
And I was very glad that you guys had such an exhaustive list of intended inconsistencies. Everything I said, I told these guys beforehand. I'm going to say a lot of shit that's not going to make sense. I want you to just note it. And bring it up at the end. When we're roasting Jesse.
You're gonna wash your own back tonight.
Yeah, I can't believe you'd lie to us like that, Jesse.
Yeah. I can't
Not even
reach that.
believably.
Frying from my fucking salad.
In front of my OSHA
I have not
handbook.
heard that in a long time. We can only count to 4.
Whoa!
Oh my god, they're 4. 1,
Look at this
2,
card dragon.
3, 4.
Wow!
I got now more.
1, what comes after 1? 2, what comes after 2? 4, I can't count no more. I love it.
That's great. I did not know that was the reference you were going for, but now that I know, is great.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for having like piggybacked on that gag, but it was also one of those things where it was like I can't justify someone who's equally stupid being in any way smarter.
Oh man, hop on the I can only count to 4 tray.
Lloyd was the glue holding the party together.
You were the Adderall for the party, let's be real.
I was the Adderall. Alright guys, let's stay with me now. Remember,
Leaves
this is
him.
what you want, right? I'm totally not telling you what you want. This isn't totally Lloyd's fantasy that we're all living, that I'm forcing you to fulfill. Hartwig, you're totally not, like, literally doing everything.
Also, I will. I'm gonna drop into chat later. The where the hell did those cards go? Whatever. Those 3 buff guys that I had drawn myself.
Mm.
Like you actually drew them? Good
Yeah.
on you. Those were fucking solid.
Fuck it, I'll share them right now.
I immediately played the Giga Chad music when they popped on.
I mean, that's what I was
mini-
thinking.
I was immediately like, oh, it's time for a mini boss.
No, like Jake, I genuinely thought you just like found one of those memes
Mhm.
and just used it and then edited.
No, I put him in the SPE memes chat. The only one who was not based off anything was the Waman. The other two have very, definitive inspirations.
Perfect censorship.
Yes, exactly. Because she Waman, we can't show those.
No.
Oh man, Lord should be like, oh my god, have some decency.
He was too busy being oiled up and thinking of revenge against the monarchy.
Man, we should have commented on that with Josie being like, why was she naked?
Yeah. And
Why was she naked?
why was she naked?
I
And
mean-
you describe the fact that she has a sensor. Jesse, don't tell me that's what you think boobs look like under the clothes.
Okay, so I've never seen what they look like. And well, frankly, I didn't want her to just be the only one in a shirt because that'd be kind of weird and like, I didn't want to make her less intimidating than the guys. 'Cause, it's 20. Damn boat. Damn boat.
Well, we're by the beach for
Why?
once, so it makes sense.
We're more progressive than that,
Why did you not just say that they were all wearing like super skin tight shirts?
Being shirtless just seems more intimidating if you ask me.
Just like your self-insert heart, like.
Again, are we really going back to this? Hardwig is not my self-insert. Kind of.
He's not my self-insert. He's my future aspirations.
It's my
He's goals.
He's squad goals.
Okay, but maybe not the dumb part, but
Is there also what was the situation with why was Lysandra wearing a full ass fucking dress?
you know,
Classy.
the model, she wears nice clothes.
That made no sense given the description of the environment.
She's just a model, she's gotta look good, so that's what it is. I mean, if you were a model, you wouldn't want to look bad, would you?
I mean,
Gotta protect your image.
and why was she obsessed with photos when there was no camera at any point?
Just because you didn't see them doesn't mean they weren't there.
You're the one telling the story.
If a shit bears in a woods.
Yeah, you just see
Yeah.
Andy looking on her phone.
Well,
It's the power of Montana, baby.
alright. This was fun, guys. But, we're going just past 3.5 hours, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.